Yo, free-to-play OG here, back with another one, guys. Day 144 on the free-to-play account series in Marvel Future Fight, and today, I'm terrified, y'all. Ooh, it's Picard day, guys. We're taking a reroll today. We're gonna see what we can do. I think there's one circumstance under which we'd actually hold the card, potentially. But this is gonna be crazy, y'all. Let's get into things. What's up, Frosty? What's going on, bro? Good to see you. Matrix, what's happening? Capcan, welcome back, bro. Good to see you. RJJ, what's going on, brother? Goated, thanks for being here as always. Who else we got? Albert, we got Ron, we got Half-Blood in the house. What's up, guys? What's going on? Jeers here hanging out. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Always good to see you, man. Promoda, good to see you, bro. Thanks for being here. Sun Wukong, good to see you. Baki, what's happening? Thanks for hanging out, guys. It's good to see y'all. Let's get this thing started here. We got quite a bit going on today. I'm not even gonna lie. We got AC. AC is all heated up, man. People are actually fighting against us. I know, it's crazy, y'all. Nice energy today. We actually got some energy. Looking good, y'all. Looking good. Hope you guys are getting the P cards you're looking for, or getting the re-rolls that you are looking for today. Oh, I don't know, man. Sure, right? I don't know. Of course, we still want tier 3 materials, but what we really want is tier 4 materials and a couple other prize things out of the shop. So I do hesitate to use tokens for things like 8 Titan component packs. We did score. I opened like 3 story chests. I've just been doing them off stream in case I get a premium reward. We can do a sneak peek or have some fun. So I just do them as I get them, the story mission chests. But opened 3 of them last night, got a mythic card and 500 Titan component packs. So it's like, I can't get premium items, man, but we sure keep getting tier 3 materials, that's for sure. All right, so I made a mistake. And I already checked into the Alliance. I've ruined our stream. Oh well, you guys will forgive me. We'll move on to the donation. Get some tokens. We're getting those shops fired back up, y'all. We're gonna get on them tier 4 mats because we're gonna like take a break here. But that break doesn't have to be very long. We just got to get some tier 4 mats. So, you know what I'm saying. All right, let's get our black antimatter. Let's support our friend here. And then you guys with the bios. Not the end of the world. I don't know why we're talking so much smack about asking for bios. Ask for bios if you want. Makes no difference. If you got them, share them. If you don't, like me, well... Wait for people to, there you go, share things like Nornstones so you can get them done. Nice, thanks guys. There we go, and there's the support for the day, all taken care of, a lickety split. No new events, obviously. Do we have anything on the track? No. I will say, guys, episodes 4, 5, and 6 of Ironheart come out on the 1st. And that is what? 2 days, so that's actually on Tuesday. So we are gonna get whatever... If there's another part of this update, if it wasn't just a mistake, we are going to get sort of a little, I don't know if it'll be a spoiler, but we'll see. It'll be interesting to see. We're going to get the second part of this update if we get it the day before we get the episodes. So, again, we won't be able to see, you know, like Mephisto in the show or any of that before we actually get the uniform. Which I think Alex commented on that the other day, saying that he wished they would just let the things come out and then do the updates. It's sort of a... I understand both sides of the argument, right? Like, you want to make hype for the show, so you want to release the stuff in the games right before the show so everybody gets hyped and then they go watch the show. But if you don't let the show come out first, then you don't have the actual footage from the show. You don't have all the models from the show, so it makes the updates worse. So it's a catch-22, that's what I was looking for. A catch-22, a double-edged sword, darned if you do, and damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get in the inbox here. I am rambling. There's our Alliance chest that I grabbed prematurely. Let's hope we don't get punished too hard on the rewards for my insolence. Clear tickets with the crit. That's like 2 days in a row with the crit, though. So if you think this doesn't happen and you don't get gold out of these boxes, Oh, you're mistaken, my friends. And we're dying for gold. We're dying. We need it so bad. And then we've got CTP's coming, guys. We've got 3 more days until our CTP here. And then we've also got... We go into the arena. Not that one. That one. We are 1,400, away from a CTP here. So we're going to have 2 CTPs within the next week, which is really, really nice. We're hungry for CTPs. What's going on, Anakin? Thanks for coming and hanging out, bro. Appreciate you. Sahaj, welcome back, brother. Saw your comment, man. Thanks for watching yesterday on the VOD. I appreciate you, brother. You know it. All right, man. Let's keep this moving here. Yeah, so it'll be nice to get some CTPs. Let's go ahead and just like take a peek in here. Let's do our craft. Domino bio. Grab that. What else we got to do? Giant boss raid, alliance battle normal, and dimension missions. So let's go ahead and bust out this real quick. I want to get us to our Picard. I want to go ahead and fail this reroll as quick as possible. Let's see. I genuinely am nervous about this. I think we're going to do Guardians of the Galaxy today. So it's not too bad, because if we like miss the worst case scenario, we lose Pierce, and that sucks, but it's how these things have to go down. Best case scenario, some really crazy ish could go down with this card if things roll right. So we will see how it lands, man. I'm like actually nervous and hyped up about it. This is our opportunity if things roll right. This is like our only opportunity to use that 3-star recraft ticket. If we get a certain outcome from the Picard reroll or rerolls on this card. Ooh, good luck, Goated. Good luck, man. Rattle the cages, get them rages, bro. Some people take, depending on the state of your cards, some people will take the CTP. I don't necessarily recommend it, but I get being bored on P cards. I definitely am on board with the P card is the usually, let's go with like 98% of the time the right choice. Maybe that's a bit high because there's a lot of people with perfect cards. But yeah. I'll be taking P cards from those things for as long as we're doing this, most likely. I don't know, how many years are we doing this live stream series for? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. Oral walk. Get in there. What skill was that? Makes her kind of just strollio. Man, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really wish I could find Black Widow's artifact. And I would probably put a, like, I don't know, a PvP CTP on her. She's a nice little puzzle piece sometimes in Otherworld Battle and Team Battle Arena. Between, like, with the bans, she actually shows up from time to time and does some work. But in the state I've got her in, it's tough because we don't have the Giga Dodge, we don't have Super Guard Break immunity. She's missing so many tools. And, like, being not very good in PvP as it is, or limited in her value, you kind of need those things. She's trash till she starts beating you up because there's bans and you can't use the characters you want to use, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shoot, I wish I had Black Widow. Oh baby. Who was I watching Beast get crazy with this morning, dude? Some of these teams people end up using when there's heavy bans are pretty crazy, y'all. Like Apocalypse, Rachel Summers, weird stuff. I mean, those aren't very weird choices, but I don't have Deadpool, man. You know I'd pick Deadpool. I don't have Deadpool. I don't even have access to Deadpool. I talk too much smack about Deadpool, and now he won't come hang out with me anymore. Horrible. Did you really? Nice. How'd I miss that? Oh, did you? Nice, dude. Nice, Goated. Nice, bro. That was all we needed for now. We'll come back to that. We just wanted these here tokens, these here tokesters. A little toke, a little morning toke, if you know what I mean. All right, let's go. We got to get our Jeeber. We'll get there. We'll get there. And then how are we going to sandwich these in? We're just going to do them. Oh, you know, we'll do this. We'll do our dimension missions. We'll do 1 GBR now, and then we'll do a GBR later on the stream, if I can remember, with boost points, where we normally do our dimension missions later. I think that's the play. So let's go ahead and do our dimension missions. Whoopsies. I want to reroll this off Colossus. Yes, sir. Let's go. Hey, 75 million gold spent. My pockets. My pockets is... Alrighty. And let's go ahead and clear 10 of these. Yes, yes. Yeah, I know, dude. Still trying to get in those rifts, man. Trying to get those artifacts, bro. It's a hunt. It's a hunt. Today, we hunt. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't had a ton of luck. We did get, what did we get? We got like a little Adam Warlock, a 3-star Adam Warlock artifact. Also, what's up, Undary? Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, we have not had a lot of luck with the artifacts at all. No, sir. Some early luck. We did get a really good null pull off of a weird, like, daily artifact, and then we did get Wolverine's artifact, I believe, really early on this account. But after that, we're paying for that good luck, man. I tell you what. All right, my friends. Let's do a quick GBR. Yeah, it's tough to line them up. I miss them a lot. Y'all never ping me because you hate me, because you ignore me. Goated. All the time you be ignoring me. So, you know how it is. We're actually going to do our Mamu. Let's take Thor in here. Yeah, we're just going to do our oneer here. Let's grab... okay. Who was it yesterday we were struggling with? It was Nothingness. I don't know if Nothingness is here yet. Maybe we'll get you on the second one. And if you're not here, I'm just going to go ahead and invite down the line. Keep things moving here. Get our Picard. So I can sweat the reroll and stall. And then hopefully get something good, man. We'll see. We will see. I think our last reroll went okay. Our last one was good. The one before that was bad. Something like that. Do. 20 million in ABL, huh? Nice. Must have had the new tier 5 character. that is a spicy claim. Spicy. I'm gonna try y'all one more time. Don't sweat it. Just ignore me if you don't have the boost points or resources or whatever. It's no big deal. Just trying to get y'all in here before I open it up. There's Antonio. What's up, brother? Antonio! Nice. What's up, Bashish? Let's kill this guy. Nope, no. You ignored me, Goated. You ignored me twice, bro. You ignored me twice. And then he's like, invite me. And then he's going to say I ignored him. I know how this goes, man. I've been here before. We've done this dance. We got another one later. We'll get you in. We'll get you in here. Later on in the stream when we come back for some actual GBR. Ooh, that's a tough question, man. We'd have to see your roster to tell you who to use a 6-star ticket on. Nah, it's to be expected, Frosty. Come on, loading. God, I'm so curious who this other character is going to be if we get one. I'm really wondering if... No, I don't think they'll do any more X-Men characters. You never know, though. Sometimes weird stuff like that happens. There might be a character that got delayed a little bit. Something like that. Look at here. Here's your chance, dude. This is how much the game loves you. Look at this. Just kidding. I'm going to try and get you guys back in here. I don't know what happened there. Let's try one more time. See what happens here. If Antonio wants to come back, we'll toss Goated and invite after Ashish. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know. Our poor lobby crashed. Oh, a 6-star selector. Yeah, that's still hard. And a 6-star selector is kind of one of those things where, like, eventually you get every character at 6 stars, right? I mean, it takes a minute, but it's not like a huge lofty goal that takes years. So unless you're in the very early stages where you need like really key characters to be like boosted up quickly, it's not a massive decision. I would just make sure you take someone that's like good for Shadowlands or has a debuff removal leadership or some kind of useful something. That's all that really matters. You know it, man. You know it. This isn't Venom. I need you to carry me, bro. Thor? Thor? No. No way, dude. I mean, our Thor is mighty, but mighty laggy. Oh, geez. Look out. That guy got cooked, y'all. Oh, because Antonio and Goated are in here. Dude, it is so weird to me when BlueStacks drives. It's like the game's in autoplay. Like, why did BlueStacks choose the 4? What a weird skill to like choose first, because it's not like it doesn't know what the autoplay rotation is and stuff. Dang, guys. Hi. Bro. You guys cooked that dude. Thanks for the carry. What's up, Koki? What's going on, bro? What's up, Sammy? What's happening, guys? You have not missed a ton yet, Koki. We are just grabbing our rewards. We did a G-Bird, did 10 dimension missions, so we could finish these up and go in here and not spend money and grab the, don't you be jumping around on me, premium comic card for 320 event tokens. Let's see what we got, y'all. That is so bizarre, dude. That's the one card I was like, literally the one card. I was like, if I get that, I'll consider hanging on to it. But we can force it, so I'll probably use it as a reroll. Because if it gets ugly, what, a year from now when we're doing our PvP set, we can literally just buy this card. So I think that is why I'd be willing to use this one as a no, I don't do that, Goated. That's not me. I don't subscribe to that. I think that is the weirdest thing. The only reason I'm hanging on to this card is because it's fully crafted. I know what it is. I'm well aware of what it is. It's also available anytime you want it, right here. So I have no, like, this is the logic, and I am going to reroll with that card. It is better than Crescent, man. It is. It's 100%. It's the best free-to-play PvP card in the game. But you can just buy it. It sucks, but I'm just saying, like, dude, first of all, who knows when we're going to be building our PvP set of cards? Like, who knows when that's going to happen? This is what I'm looking for. Though this sucks and is kind of expensive, it's not that expensive when you consider you're targeting a specific P card, and P cards are very expensive. I know you wouldn't, Goated, but I would. I'm crazy like that, dude. I think that kind of mentality is fine, but I don't want 4 P cards sitting in my bags locked up for half a year. A year. It could be like a year till we work on those, that second set of cards. Could be sooner. But like I said, if we just can't seem to find that card when we're ready to start working on a PvP set, we can always buy it. So that actually makes it one of the ones that you should actually be less inclined to keep. Luna Snow and like Crescent and Scarlet Witch would actually be ones I'd be more inclined to keep, because they're ones that I can't force. I can't like make them appear somehow. So, but this one we can. And right now where we're at is we have a lot of work to do on this card set. It is going to be a long time before we're putting down 1,000 crystals here to unlock a second set, actually slotting in PvP cards. Actually, I guarantee you I don't regret this decision. You're talking about, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Bro, you're talking about something so far out that I don't even know that any of us will be playing this game when we get around to the situation you're talking about with this account. We might get there. I hope we do. I hope we all do. Jeez, that would be awesome. But this is a major prospect of the future, and we are dealing in the now. So, gonna lock it like a good boy, because you should. But we are gonna... I don't want to replace the Black Panther card with New Avengers number 9. I could do that, you're right. But goated, then I would have a hybrid PvE PvP set on this set of cards. And then I would be in an even weirder place where I would have to unlock this set, unequip cards from this set to put them on this set, re-equip cards to this set. What kind of nightmare scenario are you talking about? Are you trolling me? Is this like the 8 mil with Doctor Strange? I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Good card, though. Something you could consider. We're just so far out from being done with this card set that I think the idea of keeping this locked in our bags for a year is kind of a weird proposition. Nah. As much as I would love the HP proc. I would love the HP proc. But no, because then I'm going to like craft that card up, and then if it's not good, I'm not going to want to keep it, and I'm not going to want to replace it, and it's going to make a whole mess. Well, I already win fights, so. No, I'm just kidding. It might be helpful. I don't want to do that. I do not want a hybrid set. I want to, are you kidding me? We have like the PvE set right here. I am not breaking this set to throw in New Avengers number 9. We will simply make a PvP set when we are ready. Even though it is a good set. What I really want to do, guys, is re-roll this card. And we might whiff and like lose Pierce, and it would suck. And all our scores would go down, but we'd be okay. We'd survive, and we have to make this change eventually. We have to. We have like so much work to do on these cards. We have to fix this card, which means we are only 3 stats in here, so we have to lock 3, roll 3 here. We have to lock 3, roll 3 here. We have to lock 2, roll 4 here, most likely. And then here, we're locking 5, rolling 1. So we have so many rerolls to do. So many. So if we... Like, if I hold every card that's good for my PvP set, we are never going to finish this set of cards if I keep getting PvP cards. We're just going to, it's going to take so long. So yeah, we're going to re-roll this guy today. So the reason I want to re-roll this card over any other card, yeah, why bother with regrets when you can gamble, bro? That's what I'm talking about, Matrix. What's up, YT Gamers? What's going on, bro? Thanks for hanging out. This one, we only have to pay crystals to lock 1 stat, and we're locking blue all attack. And then we're going to rip the rest of this card. And the reason I really want to do this card is if we roll blue stats down here that are passable, we can use the recraft ticket to get 6 blue stars on this card. If we roll decent stats, it could seriously start a chain reaction for our account that's going to let us improve so many things. We just need to roll cooldown here, or like even ignore defense on this card. Hey, Enrico, thanks for the membership, brother. Appreciate you. Mythical tier, thanks a lot, man. My opinion, you shouldn't do Sentry tier 4 yet. Gather mats. I will keep that in mind. We have to make that decision really soon. We are going to have to make that decision. But for now, let's deal with this. Yes, because... yeah, we're not going to roll Ghost Rider. I'm not going to spend 500 crystals or whatever this is off of the discount to reroll this card. I don't want to reroll this one right now because we're rolling off of good stats, like physical defense, attack speed, and even recovery rate potentially, and we risk losing Pierce here as well, so it's not as desirable. And this one is the same thing. We're going to lose Pierce and potentially... this one, we're rolling what? Mind resist, lightning resist, crowd control time. So it's really just all the same. This is the only one. The reason I want to roll this card is because there's so many resists, and because this is the only card we have left that could potentially let us use the 3-star recraft ticket to actually pull some crazy moves. But we'll see. We may not get anything here. Like I said, we might get a total miss here and end up with less Pierce, and that's it. So let's see how we do here. God, tempted. I don't like this card sitting in my bags, but it's the way it is. We are going to use this for a reroll. I can target it later if we need it. It is a fantastic card. We are a long ways off from our second set, so we are changing the... No, bro! You guys don't get to... Oh my gosh. Just because I love you, but then you have to be quiet. There you go. It isn't. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys smoking? You guys must not play free to play or must not just know how long this takes. I cannot even fathom what you're talking about. I'm not saving this card, just to be clear. You guys can vote save this card till the cows come home mooing. We're rolling this card. I'm just doing this for fun. You guys, out of all the cards, this is literally the one you wouldn't save. What are you talking about? You can literally buy it. It's the only card you don't want to save. There's literally no other PvP card that you can get. This is the only one. Yo, Enrico, firing things up. Let's go with 10 gifted memberships. Grats, Michael. Grats, RNX. Grats, Papa Franco. Grats, Wayne Clark. Here comes the rest. Can't say that, but grats. Fernando, grats. SBG Connor, grats. And JB24, grats. Moogie, grats. Oh my gosh, they keep coming. And Sarkle with the membership. Thanks, Enrico. Appreciate you, bro. Well, plus people want to see you gamble anyways, so we'll take away 30% and still we're going to re-roll this card. For real though, guys, like as much as the crystal cost would suck, we may see this card again. We may have to purchase it, but we are going to need it, Scarlet Witch, a bunch of like Luna, all these other cards, and then we're going to need to re-roll them countless times to even be able to use our PvP sets. So I got no qualms here, but hey, get on board, Goated, because we need good luck here. This is serious business. This is serious business. Okay, so we've got select option at the bottom. We are at the right place. We are using our new Avengers number 9 card to re-roll the craft options on our Guardians of the Galaxy best story ever. And we are locking 1 star. All basic attacks. Woo! Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of ways around it. I have a feeling we'll just see this card again before we're building a PvP set, guys. Unless we look, if we get as lucky as it would take to be like, damn, we needed that new Avengers card. If we get that lucky, I'll just shut my mouth because I'll have a PvE set of cards that's like fully crafted after 8 months on a free-to-play account. Haha. Anyways, wish us luck here, guys. We'd really like to keep our Pierce mainly and roll some decent stats. Let's see what we get. We've got all basic attack blue locked. The rest are rolling. Whee! Let's go, guys. Oh, come on. Nice, we got our Pierce. We got our Pierce and 3 blue stars. Crit rate. Biz defense. Okay. Okay. Not terrible. It would have been so nice if that move speed was something else. Oh, we could have rolled the top. But hey, not too shabby, y'all. We did not get the stats we really need to free up our ability to move, which sucks, but not a miss. And we kept our Pierce, which is huge, man. Yeah, crit rate's really nice. We need it. We need all the stats really bad. And this is okay. Could be better, could be worse. We'll take it. Nice. Yeah, and that's part of what I mean, guys. We need so many rerolls that if we sit here and be selective about which cards we're going to use, which ones we're not, you know, I'm never, like, let me put it this way, guys. I'm literally tempted to reroll with this card. That's where I'm at right now. I'm considering using this card for a reroll. 2 sets is crazy, guys. 2 sets for a free-to-play is crazy. No, it didn't hurt it, man. You're crazy, Goated. Ooh, I don't know how you even make your account move with that kind of talk. Yeah, like genuinely, guys, because it's potentially going to take so many rerolls to get, I mean, so many. Who are we kidding? So many rerolls to get these cards all locked in. Like, why am I even saving this Crescent card? That's the question. Why am I saving this Crescent card? I genuinely shouldn't be saving it. I'm going to be honest. This is silly. Good luck, Goated. Good luck. Yeah, exactly, RJ. So you know what? Let me even just think about this, guys, because I'm serious. Like, I don't even know about saving this card. It's fully crafted, and you don't usually want to use fully crafted cards to reroll. Like, you never really do. But this is rolled like dog crap. I mean, it's terrible. Every stat on this is bad, so we're starting from a full reroll here. And, dudes, it's just, like, how long is this going to sit in our inventory doing nothing? when it could be another reroll for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could go in here right now. We could go to our cards. Now we can, like, take our pick, man. We could lock 3 stats here and roll the other 3 and try and get this to be a blue stat. Use our recraft ticket if we want, because I'll roll off Fizz Defense with a recraft ticket. I don't care. That's fine. Because we'd take Ignore Defense. We'd like Ignore Defense. Fizz Defense, Crowd Control Time Down. Any of these 3 would be fine on a blue stat here. And this is actually the worst of the 3 we'd keep. So... Another! They say another! I don't know. I don't think that's bad logic, though. I don't think that's me just wanting to reroll cards. Really, when I think about it, I just set this aside because it was crafted. We're so far out from 2 sets of cards. And I feel like when we get there, we just work on it when we get there. I don't know. I'm struggling with that a little bit. Yeah, but if I lock the... So here's the thing, RJ. I would probably lock the Fizz Defense just because I'm not afraid to use the recraft ticket with it here. And that way, if we do miss, we at least keep our Pierce. So this actually puts us in a pretty nice position here where we could lock. And then if we roll blue here, we could use the recraft ticket, get 6 blue stars. We have a lot of options. And I am really... Let me be good. Let's back out. Let's do another activity. I'm gonna think on the crescent thing, not just jump right into it, do it impulsively, think about it for a few minutes, and then we'll decide what we wanna do. Because I am leaning towards another reroll, man. I wanna get these cards moving. Sitting here with my cards in a crappy state, sitting at, 10% Pierce is not, God, I keep doing that. You all card effects. We're not doing account help right now. We're just like stagnating. We're just sitting here with 10% Pierce. Stats are in a rough spot, like cooldown. We can't budge. We can't move. Ignore Defense is too low. Like, we need a ton of work here. And sitting there with that card in the inventory ain't helping us none, y'all. Let's do some Kang, y'all. Let's do some Kang. Yeah, I got to let that gambling urge fall off and then make the decision. That's the ticket here. Everyone's like, no, just pull the trigger, bro. Go. Gamble that sheesh. All right, what are we doing here? God, Storm sure kind of struggled with this guy, with her obelisk. I really enjoyed using Null, that's right. We had a good time with that. Sure, let's do something like this again. Start with Null here. Fizz attack strikers. Damn. Sorry, goated. That sucks. Could be worse, but it's kind of like at a point with your account when you don't need judgments, like you really don't need them. They can kind of feel as bad as like a regen. Yeah. Oh, Luna, 100% Enrico. Luna, 100%. Oh, I need to restart BlueStacks. We are having frame rate issues. And the tier 4. Wow. Can't see nothing. Let's go. Let's go. Got a rage? Nice, Frosty. You guys, dude. Red room equals death. Red room equals death. Can't move. I'm so locked in place. I don't know what's going on here. That was strange. I can't see. I'm gonna die. Oh gosh. Oh golly. Nice, Baku. Let's go. Nice, Enrico. That's right. Yeah, we were talking about that in Discord. You got fat stacks, man. Saving up for Black Friday. Boo, I don't know, man. Thor does... I mean, our Thor does okay with the Judgment. I just know he does better with the Rage, so it's a bit haunting. Do you use Thor for farming, Goated, or do you use, like, Rogue? Or someone else? I don't remember. Pew, 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 pew. Thanks, Justice. Yeah, dude, that's definitely my thinking, is that we're just so far out from it that saving it is kind of like... I think the idea of like saving a card like that makes a lot more sense when you're spending on holiday events and stuff and your cards are coming in quick. Once we got out of the anniversary, now we're back to the point where you're getting 2 P cards a month as a free-to-play. 2 a month. So if you save 2 P cards, you literally just added at least a month to the wait time on finishing your first set of cards. That is brutal as a free-to-play player, because the rerolls, nice life seed, aren't guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So like, you may use rerolls and get nothing, worse than you had before. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can go real bad. So, you know, hey, but we got to do these anyways. So let's beat up Kang a little bit here, and then we'll see what we want to do, which is probably gamble some more. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Storm was a little rough. Let's see how we do here. Give her a striker. Sure, take Thor. Perfect. Go. And let's see if this goes any better. Whoa, Wanda, Loki, Storm, Thanos, Hulk, Kingpin. What is going on here? Oh, the characters that still need rages. Damn. Yeah. No, we have not unlocked Apocalypse yet. We have been busy farming up tier 4 materials. We actually haven't gotten Mephisto or Null, I don't think. Maybe one day we did, but we were still trying to get Storm. So I put it off just a little bit. Yeah, she cooks, man. This is crazy. This is with an obelisk, y'all. An obelisk. And this isn't even like the most cracked obelisk. This is like a... I'm going to get wrecked here. I better move. Lightning damage, lightning resist. Maybe 1 per 1. I don't even know if it's 1 per 1. It might be worse than that. Oh, the HP ain't very high on Storm. Let's try that one more time. Whoopsies. Do-do-do-do-do. Maximum effort. There we go. Hey, what's up, AG Gaming? What's up, dogs? How you doing, bro? Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys being here. Man, Storm just really does not do well breaking these shields. I'm not gonna lie. Like, at all. Yeah, it's weird the way her moves hit. They just don't do a very good job of triggering this shield. There he is. I was like, where's the other guy? There we go. 0.8 mini rage, definitely. The single skill damage proc on Thor is not going to feel very good. If I get hit by a stray telegraph or something here, we're gonna die. Ghost Rider is definitely better than Black Panther 166. Most definitely. Meh, almost got him. Brrr. Can you add me to the ID checklist? I need to know where I can use my liberation judgment. Yes, dude, we'll get you sooner or later. Oh, maybe not today, because I think we looked at one of your accounts yesterday, but we'll see. If there isn't a bunch of interest today, hell yeah, we'll get you in there, bro. And if not, we'll do it tomorrow when we do a bunch of account help. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Regular schmegular. Meh. Oh, wow. Good job, Storm. Good job. You got it, bro. I got you. All right. Let's see here. Rip it up with some GP here. Some GP action. This is weird. I think we've got physical and energy damage strikers here. No, no bueno. Deadpool, get in there, bro. This one's for goated. You know what I'm saying? This one's for goated. Put him in there, even though the striker ability is absolutely useless for us. Yes, sir, Enrico. We are going to do them all. I will try to get through the early ones quickly so we can get to Kang and Jean Grey and stuff. I know that's what most people want to see. I'm just weird about... I just want to do them in order because I'm weird like that. But yes, I will do all the World Boss Legends here in pretty quick order. Those are pretty easy guides to make because you just kind of go in there. It's kind of fun, actually, and break down all the abilities. I just write a little script where I mark down all the abilities that he does and then just make sure to get footage of them all so everyone can see exactly what's going on in the fights. Because it's really this crap, when you like can't see anything because you're attacking, is part of the problem. Like you're trying to win, right? So you're fighting the boss and you're like sweating, trying to get in here and do damage because you don't just rip them up in 2 rotations when you first start. And you can't see anything on the ground, so you can't tell what is happening. You can't tell what's hitting you. That was a weird... That's the one, whatever that was. I wish I could see. That was, he does like a small circular telegraph. And it doesn't happen very often, but it's the one that's tearing us up in the like last that. It's just like a small little leap attack or something like that, but it does a lot of damage when he lands on you. And I think actually out of all the abilities in this fight, that might be the one that's killing us the most. It's really easy to avoid, but it's really hard to see. And it looks like it does a lot of freaking damage. I think it's a combination of that. That's what just killed our Gwenpool, 100%. He just landed on her and one-shot her. But yeah, that I think is what's killing us in the last phase consistently. What's up, Taivu? I'm about to have an Elite Heroes selector, but I don't know whether Dazzler... Oh, Premium's gotcha. Dazzler or Polaris would be the proper support for mutants. Dazzler. I would go Dazzler now, especially with Cyclops being as good as he is. Dazzler, I think, is the better choice. And Dazzler is a pretty unique and cool support, if you ask me. All right, let's try that again with less dying. At least on my part. I forgot to move. I got excited. I was beating his face in. Get in there, Red Goblin. What is he, like a 3-5-4 or something like that? I think so. Oh, this could hurt. That's the, there it was. He did the thing. That's really tough because, like, I was in the middle of my tier 3 skill. I don't know how, like, I guess those are like the random deaths that we're having, I feel like, are from that attack. So the way to know how to avoid it is to, and this is what the guide will be for, figure out his rotation, which is going to be like, here, we'll check it out. Let's do it. He'll do a dash. He does a slash. So dash and slash. Then a beam. Dash slash beam. A like little auto attack. Then he does the one with the small telegraph. Well, no, that was a blast on the ground. There's a triple slash. Then this is the one with the like double telegraph that you can ignore with iframes. And then he does, okay. So if it's consistent, it looks like what he'll do is the double this, and then he did the slam right after that. Nope. Yep. Okay, so it looks like when you see the double telegraph, maybe, you can count on him doing that little slam. So when he goes up in the air, like that, and then does that, let's see if I was right. Is he gonna do the little slam at us? Yep. So there you go. That's how we figure these things out. So when he does the little, rises up in the air, does the little red telegraph, then the larger red telegraph in the circle, he's gonna do the drop slam right after that. Is what it would appear from initial viewing. Yeah, I missed both those uniforms. I missed that whole update. I wasn't here for any of that, the Deadpool and Wolverine. Were there differences, like minor differences between the Nice Pool uniform and the mask uniform? Okay, there's that, and then he's gonna slam. Oh, nope, he did not slam, so now... Oh, but it was probably just because he's casting that move. That's fine. Okay, there's one. I just want to test this more than anything. Is he gonna slam now? Yep, and there's the slam. And there's the damage. I got scared. I chickened out. I don't want to die anymore. I don't want to die. Yeah. Kind of just completely overshadowed by Wolverine. You crazy, beast. You crazy. Good job, man. Good job. Keeping it real. One. Two. Oh my gosh. And 3. Go. Nice. Oh man, I do not remember. Fortunately, you can go back and look if you wanted to at us building Null in the live streams. I think it was a bit, I mean, it's a challenge. It takes time. Wow. Co-op skill saving lives. I do not like this. We need to move. Just need another rotation. Okay, we're just gonna dodge the sword here, let our health regen so we don't die again. We should be good on time. We just don't want to die and restart. Hopefully we don't get landed on here. Hopefully. Oops. I was supposed to save that one. My bad. So this is where we're getting the double telegraph and it's like killing us. Right here, I'm gonna die. Oh, that was close. I've never really bothered to pay much attention to what Kang was doing. And I think that maybe doing that might be a good idea. You gonna do the thing? No, he's gonna do this other thing. Okay. We'll just avoid this thing, and then we're just gonna beat the crap out of this guy because I'm done waiting. Nope, here comes. He's gonna land right on top of us. Ah! It gets so dicey, man. What is even happening? There were so many telegraphs in there. Wow. Spicy stuff, man. There's the doubles, and then he should jump in the air. But nope, he's doing this again. Wow. Okay. Let's just finish this guy. Why are my frame rate? What is happening? Oh my god, I think the game's gonna crash. I can't control the character. We're so screwed. Oh my gosh. What is happening? We're gonna run out of time. Blue stacks, what? You're killing me, bro. I don't want to do this again. Please, no! Oh my gosh, he's gonna do the slam. No, he's not. I don't even know what's going on with this guy. Screw that slam. I don't know what's going on. I got no clue. Yeah, we just need to kill this guy for sure. That's what I know. That's what we're gonna try and do. Get in here. We're gonna use that to cancel out of it so we don't die. 5, 0, 4, 3, 2. Hopefully just shred this guy. That's the slam. I think it might kill us. I can't tell what's happening because... Wow! Blue stacks to the rescue. What the fudge? Hey, what do you say we restart blue stacks here? Nice life seed. Holy crap. I don't know what that looks like for you guys on your end watching the stream, but Kang's hard at 1 frame per second. For real. Like mega difficult. I'll be danged. That was absolutely crazy. Whew, I don't think we would have had it if it wasn't for the Deadpool striker, to be honest. I don't think we would have made it. Just saying. Don't think we would have made it. Came in clutch. Did what we needed him to do. You know? Yeah, ding, ding, ding. Alrighty. How many? We got 2 more clears, something like that. 2 more to go. Hopefully they won't be so stressful. We're not spending money. No way, Jose. All right, 2 left. Let's go. Dr. Stronge, and we'll just do Thor first. Thorski. This is our other physical strikers. Here. I think we already used... Oh, we can just throw him in there. It's perfect. A little bit of physical damage. I agree, Enrico. I'm right there with you, bro. Yeah, I know. It's the weirdest stuff, dude. Neither is, well, she's not in the thing, I guess. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, hey. Rude. How rude. Ultimate Wanda and Quicksilver. I don't even know if I'm familiar with Ultimate Wanda and Quicksilver. I have to check it out. All right. Sure. Yeah. I mean, and especially depending, let me know how it goes, Goated, because he might still do really, really well for you. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Because I feel like we still kind of tear it up with Thor. I don't know. He's not one of our best right now, but he does pretty damn good. Hard to keep up with like Storm and Doctor Strange and stuff. I mean, he does more than Storm right now, but he also has a Mighty Judgment and Storm has an Obelisk. So, there you go. Tells you everything you need to know about that. Nice, that's lined up on the Judgment really, or on the Tier 3 skill really nice. Got both procs on it there at the end. Almost cooked him. There we go. Hey. Nice. Some more life seed. We did good on life seed today, guys. That was like 3 life seed hits, I think, so far. Really nice. Yeah, it would have been nice to use the mutant mats instead of the bam. Hey, sheesh. I don't know why they did that, man. It truly is weird. It truly is weird. How we looking on time? Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. We got some other stuff we're doing today. See if we can't get Sentry up to level 80, get that finished. He's a cookie. He cooks. What you gonna do? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People that are like done with their cards, yeah, grab the CTP. Those are the people that grab the CTP. Or that are like close, you know, with their cards and just want to break and maybe do not want to spend the 500 crystals or whatever on a reroll to reroll 1 stat on their cards, something like that. Hey, G Gaming, thanks, brother. I appreciate the sub, man. Thank you. Still can't believe all the subs and stuff, guys. Thank you all so much for that. I haven't said a genuine thanks in a while. I do appreciate it so much. We're going to be creeping up towards 2,500 here soon enough. Woo, toot, toot. Let's go. Ah, fat fingers and all. Hut, 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 hut. Oh yeah, melting bars, no chance, dude. That's what you got. I've been like, there's so many things it's so true, guys, that gold in this game is the great limiter. Nobody was lying about that. I have no disagreements with people that are saying that gold is like the bottleneck in this game, because it freaking is. Holy crap. There are so many things I want to do that we have like the stuff to do. Like I could just do it, except for the fact that it's going to cost us gold. I want all our support characters, AC characters and stuff to have little builds. Like I have obelisks, I have ISO8s. I just can't roll the sets. I can't do anything that costs gold, right? Because it just takes gold away from, yeah, energy too, dogs, for sure, man. Energy too. But yeah, so many things that are limited by gold right now. Whew, those are... finished it off on a stinker there for the rewards, but that's okay, man. That's okay. Thanks, Kang. Thanks, bro. Let's grab our tier 4 mats out of here. Looking good, looking good. And let's see what we got. How close are we? How far are we? What do we got going on in here? What's up, dude? Holy. Well, all right then. All we got to do is figure out where the hell we're going to get the rest of the gold for this. And we got it. Crazy, man. Oh, and we're like there. Crazy. Let's go. I was not sure we were going to get this today. What a pleasant surprise. Gotta love it. Oh, so close. It's 8 mil, right? Is it 8 on the button? Or was it 8.5? I didn't look. 9. We need 9 mil. Okay, we're going to have to do our ABXL, I think. To do Sentry, which is no problem. We will just do that. Do we have... What time is it? 9:30. So AC is at 10 o'clock. And Alliance Conquest is on fire this week, guys. Look out. It's the match of the century. House of Grey versus the Avengers League versus Code K. Let's check it out, y'all. I think, nope, no Conquest Rewards. I've been doing really good picking up my mementos. These guys are pushing back, man. We've actually got a fight ahead of us. Is it 10:30? 10:30 today? Is it really? Weird. AC's weird, man. You guys didn't think you'd make the phases so they were consistently at the same time every day. And what are you talking about? It's at 10. Goated, you are killing me, bro. You need to sleep, my friend. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I love you. Oh, it's 10:30 p.m. for India. Golly. Yeah. Wait, is that right? How's a time zone going a half-hour increment? I didn't think that was a thing. Sure, it's not 10. Anyways, I'm excited, man. We'll get in there, see if we can get some more contribution. And again, for people, I got to check in. I'm going to check in with Hostas again about that alliance, see if we can keep opening up spots for people to get in active alliances for new players. Because, man, this stuff, once you get into the point where you're actually competing with people, we have people pushing back. Now, this week, we're getting at least 3 million gold and tier 4 materials at the end of the week. We might even get up to one of these higher chests this week. We may even get up to the mythic chest. So, awesome stuff, man. Enrico, thanks so much, brother. You're the king around here, Enrico. You're a legend, bro. Congratulations, Christnopolis. Grats, Frozen Archer. Grats, Hamale. Grats, Jermaine. And grats, Aaron. Thanks for the memberships, Enrico. We appreciate you, brother. Absolute W. Legend around here. All right, let's see here. We need our ABXL. And we need to maybe get rid of just a little bit of energy here real quick. Just a touch. And then I need to think about that premium card. Because the time has come. Whoa. Yeah, Null's potential, man, took us a long time. Like almost maximum. It was like a week and a half or something, or a full week and some days. It took us to get Null's potential. It was crazy. No, I think Goated's in India. You guys just speak really good English. It's humbling. I do not speak any other languages well at all. All right, let's do some Alliance Battle Extreme here and Legend. What do we got today? Combat Hero, Burn, and Universal Female Fracture. Ugh. These are kind of rough days. Let's see. Let me pull up our little compendium here so we can record our scores. We've got Combat Hero Burn. Yucky day here. Yeah. Because we just don't have what you're supposed to use. We're still using Valkyrie over here. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, wait. No, we've got Venom for this day. This isn't female. This is just Combat Hero. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? We got Venom. Oh, yeah. Get Venom-nommed. All right, well, we're not going to improve anything on his build because we need the gold. Let's see what we can do here. Dude, truly a legend. Enrico the Legend. What's up, Jermaine? What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing good, man. Thanks for hanging out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. No, we got pushed into the meteorites. Oh, I screwed that up. I think we're doomed here. Yep. Nope. That's right, we'll just start it over. Wasn't watching my time. Was not watching my time. Am I gonna buy Mephisto's uni if he gets a new uni that makes him PvP meta? Probably. Probably. I'm not gonna lie. I would really be interested in having that. For a lot of reasons, so I would probably pick it up, yeah. We're still a long ways out from Black Friday, so if he's truly meta, yeah, I would probably grab it. Trying to compete a touch in PvP on this account. Gonna take us time, but does not hurt us to put in the effort. Don't need to delay so much there. Oh, dude, I just like question it in my head. I think we might be okay here. Yeah, nice. Oh, missed the 3 on that one. Not good. Wow. Come on, 3. We need you really, really bad, because that's like probably buffs. There we go. Come on, we need that 10 mil. We got 10 mil easy with this guy. Okay. Center. Oh, yeah. Oh, what is going on here? Oh my gosh. That's about enough to get you to try another emulator. I can't get Nox to work. I simply cannot get Nox to work, which is a total bummer. I'm locked in a bunch of like password, well, whatever. I'll spare you guys why, but I cannot get Nox to work, which is a pain in the ass. Because I would like to try it, but I cannot get it to let me use it. So I feel stuck. I gotta find another option. Because yeah, my emulator can't just like take over and start driving while we're playing. That doesn't work out. Ever. Come on. That last group of hits to fall inside the rage proc. I don't like this. Aha! I knew it. We were just stalling and dicking around. There you go, you little bastard. Cancel you. Oh gosh. Maximum effort. That's... Oh, nice. He knocked us right out of the meteorite. That was beautiful. Oh, I screwed that up so bad. We're in trouble now. Yep. God damn. He jumped so early. He jumped so early. He jumped at like 33. Or, yeah. Something like that. Whatever. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. I'm just going to play these super safe because I'm tired of restarting to cancels. This is really dumb. I probably could have just played that out, to be honest. Because, yeah, I would have neutered our score. But I'll settle for whatever we get at this point because we need to move on. So, hey. Boo. I actually don't know the answer to that, Naya, because I don't have Sleeper. And I'm not looking at... I know Sleeper's like, what, like 80% all attack or something like that? So, it's really strong. I just know it. I don't think he has like an actual damage support that he provides. If he does, then he's better, I'm sure. Bastards. Oh, okay. That scared me. There we go. One down. Ah! These meteorites are killing me. Get out of here. Are you gonna... What are you doing? Are you going to the middle? What are you doing? Yeah, I don't trust this thing at all at this point. You're an asshole. Liar. It's just like, it's so difficult because I don't know like the exact cadence of rotations, and since it doesn't happen at the same time every time, you can't do that. Like, you have to just either save or get the feel for it. The issue of practice and knowing how many rotations I can fit in, getting used to watching the timer. I wish that he would just break to the middle regardless of what was happening, like at the same time every time. That would be so nice, but that's not the way it goes. Get our 10 mil. This is not going as well as the last one, which is really unfortunate, but that's okay. We should be able to get one more rotation in here. You absolute whore. He just jumped at 35 seconds. That is insane. That is so early. Am I tripping? He's supposed to jump at 30. This dude is jumping at like whenever the hell he feels like it. What an asshole. Anyways, we're not going to get 13 mil, so we're good now. We got our 10 mil. I could have just quit being picky from the get-go because we're only going to get 10 million anyways, and now I'm just spamming buttons because I'm ready to move on. But practice is always good, right? Power through positivity. We could probably get 12 mil with Venom, which is awesome. Not gonna lie. But we'll go ahead and record that 10.9. That's fine. Bad score, but that's okay. We gotta move on. We used Venom. Was it M'Baku? The lead and Valk support, I'm sure. And we scored 10.9 mil. Sweet. Let's go do ABX. Or excuse me, ABL. That done. No, nobody wants to play AFK Journey. Get out of here. Okay. Oh gosh. Hey, we got Phyla-Vell in the house. Let's go. Come on now. Nice. Yeah, I think that's a lot better than that Satana artifact. So hopefully that'll give us a boost here. But the question is, believe it or not, whether... Oh my god, it's so annoying to go look at this artifact. There might be an easy way to do that, but... All basic attacks by 20, damage to boss types by 10. And then her leadership. I think her lead... I think this is actually better. Am I tripping? No. Oh, it's close. Because we also get damage to boss types. So which is better for this? 10% damage to boss types or 5% all attack? Oh shoot! Thanks, Bob. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I know the iframes delay it sometimes, which is why you get the delay sometimes. But I did not know about the paralysis. That's interesting, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, not something maybe that I'm gonna think about. But anyways, let's try this, I guess, and just see how it goes with the artifact from Satana. I don't know, man. We'll see, and then we'll yeah, I think we're gonna do another Picard reroll, believe it or not, and we'll get Sentry to level 80. Ba-boom. Big moves. I don't remember how to play this character. It's like 1-2 with a delay till the beams come down, then 3-5-4, let 4 play out, something like that, and then always let 4 play out and make sure 2 drops the beams before you cancel it. I think. Something like that. Oops, I screwed up there. Something like that. This is a tough day for us. We do not have a good build on our Captain Marvel. She's only level 80. She doesn't have proper support. It's a tough day. I wish we had our old score recorded so we could compare with Phyla-Vell and stuff. Like slight delay on 3 maybe. Gotta let that punch all the way, then 1-2. That again. 1-3, delay, 5-4. And then I think it's like 6 is instant cancel into like 1-2 again. And then you do like 1, maybe 2 again, I don't know. And then 3, 5, 4. Let the 4 play out kind of thing. Wow, 19,000, that is so abysmally bad because we got hit by everything, I think. Yeah, it should have been 1 again, I think, and then 3, 5, 4. Doesn't line up correctly. Move. Canceled that a little too soon, I think. feel like she gets stuck in front of the boss. It's really hard to maneuver. To like move around him. You just kind of are stuck in front of him with no ability to jive. Should have waited to pick that up a touch, but that's okay. Canceled that too soon again. I've probably canceled that 4 skill too soon, like 5 freaking times or something like that. Maybe every time, I don't know. Bam, there we go. Whew, that's a terrible score. But we'll take it and just improve on it, because I don't think we're gonna get 2.5 mil. Not without a lot of practice, and maybe even with all the practice, we still couldn't quite get there. But we can do better than that by a lot. I'm not playing her correctly. I canceled her 4 skill too soon a bunch of times. You really want to let that 4 play out to that last punch where she does that burst of damage. And I'm not good at the rotation. I don't even know if that was correct. But I know it was better than what I was doing before, and it's something like that, where you're trying to let the 2 drop the balls, 3, 5, 4, and then let the 4 play all the way out to that final punch, because there's a lot of hits and damage on the end of that skill. All right, let me jot this down right quick. We had Satana, we had Captain Marvel, and we had Phyla-Vell. And we scored, what was it, 10.6 or 1.6? 10.6, 1.4, almost 1.5. 1.48, 1.48 mil. You think maybe that day needs a little work? I think maybe so. All right, gang, let's go get down to the rest of this fun stuff now. We got some more gold. We got 9 mil. Perfect. We got a little bit left over, so we won't not be able to re-roll our card because we're out of gold. Let's do this first. There it is, guys. Ooh, that's another big step for a free-to-play account. We're going to be doing a account summary video for day 150 coming up here. Toot toot! And it's going to be really nice to be able to brag about having a tier 4 null and a level 80 sentry on day 150 of a free-to-play account. I feel really good about that. We are making crazy progress on this account. And then here, yep, no gold costs, so we just eat up some CCF, and there it is, guys. Boom! Toot toot! Level 80 sentry in the house. Yes, sir. Strike up the band. Where's my horns at? Where are my tutors? Boom! Let's go! Desmond D. Whale in the house, too. You know what I'm saying? Toot toot, the anti-whale. I should make like a black whale and call it the anti-whale. Kind of like the great white whale. All right, very, very cool. Excited about that. We're going to take our star off, though, because we don't know if we're going to tier 4 with him yet. We may leave him there. We're going to have to decide. And Dazzler is ready to go with her gears, but we're going to hold off on that for just a minute because we have no gold. All right, guys. Here we go. I can't see... Yeah, I think a second set of cards is so far off. Here's the other thing, guys. I'm planning on actually doing some crystal gambling this Black Friday for cards. For our comic cards. I think it's a good choice for us at this point on our account. Of course, it depends on the Epic Quest situation that we're in at the time. But an Epic Quest is just a character or two. This is our entire account. So things like rolling with this Crafted Crescent card, rolling with New Avengers number 9. I'm pretty comfortable doing these things because I, A, think we're stuck on this set for a long time as a free-to-play. And B, once we get around to building this second set, it's going to take so long to build the second set that we're likely to find those cards anyways in that time. We're not going to have this second set coming into use until at least the next anniversary, in my opinion. And by the time we get around to the next anniversary, we should be able to gamble for more cards. We'll be getting more P cards. I think we should be good. It's weird that you want me to save this, Goated. I don't know why. I'm confused. I don't know if you're trolling me. I like genuinely don't know if you're trolling me. I don't understand like why you think I should keep this in my inventory. Hey, Callan, that's what's up, bro. Thanks for being here too, by the way. Good to see you again. Yeah, man, we be saving them crystals. They just sit there for the most part until we're ready, until the time comes. I'm not even the best at saving crystals either. Yeah, it's fully crafted. Okay, it's fully crafted. That's true. That is true, bro. It is fully crafted. Let's see if we would have any trouble fully crafting another comic card if we got one here. Let's see here. What do we need? Yeah, no. We would not struggle to craft another card. Oh, and then the other component of that, of course, is... let's see. I think we actually have to look at it this way. Right here, which would be our 136, 7, 8, 9 mythic cards that we have here. So we're pretty good on being able to craft up another card. This is like, so let me just say this. Before I do roll with this, I'm going to give a few disclaimers to like new players. You generally don't want to re-roll with crafted cards. I'm basically dumping all these resources down the drain, but this card is crafted from the quest. So some of this, I think we paid for the actual upgrades themselves, but it's not like I chose this card to craft it. Then I will wait for them and try to get them. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be scared to build. Okay, I'll tell you, Goated, exactly what I would do. First of all, we're going to be gambling for premium cards. So we're going to be hoping for Marvel Zombies as well. So we'll be hoping to have that card. Yeah, no. We're talking, what me and Goated are talking back and forth about is like whether or not you want to save a card like this for a second deck because it's really good for PvP sets. And someday on this account, I do want to make a PvP set. But my thinking is we're so far away from that, which we are, that hanging onto these cards in our inventory is simply just a waste. It's like stopping us from getting our cards to a usable state for one set. So for me, I just don't see saving it. I just cannot see a situation in the future where we're all ready to go on our second PvP set and we're like, dang, if we only had that Crescent card. And if that was the case, no, I'm not even worried about it. We're so far from using a second set of cards. I know, I hear you. You think I should have saved them both, and I'm not going to save either, but it's okay. Because this is, fortunately, my account. I call it our account, and it is our account, because we've been playing it together for, geez, like 120-something days. Good. At least we already trashed the one you thought was a must save. So this one you're just kind of on the fence about. No, I think we're going to re-roll again here. The question is just what we're going to re-roll. So here we can't get cooldown because we got our crit rate, right? Or am I remembering that wrong? No, yeah, there's cooldown. So, man, we are looking like we really need a cooldown roll on one of these cards really bad. That is rough. Or not. Maybe we're just gonna like really optimize our swords for cooldown. So here we lock 2, 3. I think I locked Fizz Defense. As much as I really would love to roll Ignore Defense. Actually, maybe I don't, yo. Maybe we let this roll. Because, well, shit. We've got that recraft ticket. So even if we missed blue stars, the thing is we really want a blue star right here, but we have no guarantee to get it at all. It's not crazy, Goated. What are you, Goated, bro? Have you seen what the P cards cost at discount in the dispatch shop? I think you've just got spoiled brain from the anniversary or something. Alliance Conquest, let's go! All right, we got to get into Alliance Conquest, so let's do this P card reroll, guys. I think we are just going to do this thing. We're going to go again. We're going to try and get a blue star here. The question is, do we lock the physical defense? We really could use an ignore defense stat, but I think we keep the pierce. I think we lock physical defense. Because I'm interested in PvP, even though, God, we really need ignore defense really bad. We're like short on it, and this won't let us get our cooldown or ignore defense. So it won't solve either of our problems. But neither will any of the rest of these cards, except for like this one. Could roll ID. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. Which card we want to reroll. Right here, we lock, I think. And then we roll these 3, but the only stats we can get now are crit damage, which would be nice, or all basic defense would be nice. Obviously, HP is what we want here, and then dodge. So we can't get the cooldown or the ignore defense that we want if we reroll that card. If we reroll this card, we have a chance at getting ignore defense. We could get all basics, crit damage, yada yada. Dodge, but the problem is we can't use the recraft ticket here because I'm not willing to roll off of max HP blue on this card. So if we get a blue star here, we can't use the recraft ticket. Whereas here, if we get a blue star here, we can use the recraft ticket up top, depending on what stats we land. Ooh. And then this one, I think we're gonna leave alone for now. Wow, we're really locked in on attack speed, like on all these cards except for White Fox. This is the only one. Actually, this card, why aren't we rolling this card? Because we don't want to lose Pierce or something? Here we have a chance to roll cooldown. We have a chance to roll ignore defense. It's just the same thing where we can't use the recraft ticket. God, this is hurting my brain. Sorry, guys. This is a lot, though. This is actually a really tough decision. That's a no-go. So it's between... It's literally all four of these cards are in a similar place as far as how they reroll. Here we still have the chance to get the stats we need, but can't use the recraft ticket. Here we have no chance to get the stats we need and can't use the recraft ticket. So Luna Snow's a worse option. Here we can get stats we need, one stat we need, but cannot use the ticket. And here we can't get any stats we need, but we could use the recraft ticket. The crafting ticket will guarantee us 3 blue stars, but will re-roll the stats. So the issue with using it here is it's going to roll us off of max HP blue. And the same with here. And that's devastating. I would not want to... Yeah, I'm thinking Guardians of the Galaxy again. It's where I'm leaning. Just because we could hit the recraft ticket here, which would be absolutely huge. Oh, God, that's tough. I can't tell you how big of a deal it would be to land... This is the other one I'm eyeballing. I can't tell you how big of a deal it would be to land ignore defense or cooldown on these cards. You guys like Guardians? Basically, if we get the cooldown duration, it lets us reroll our Ghost Rider card on the bottom and get higher quality, which isn't the biggest deal. And also, it's going to help us with our stats. We really need ignore defense really bad. And since we can't roll any bottom stats, yeah, I think we'll do a poll. See what people think, just because we might as well. So we've got White Fox. The options are White Fox, where we're re-rolling. I think with White Fox, we may re-roll the recovery rate too. So this one's kind of scary. And I might actually wait on that one. I think we do Guardians. I think we do Guardians. But let's do a poll for fun. I've been sitting here yapping, so I might as well give you guys a say. Eh? Let's go with either, it's going to be White Fox or Black Panther or Guardians of the Galaxy. And they're similar, but I broke down what the differences are. It was a lot. We'll see. We'll see what you guys think. God, we're in such a tough spot with Pierce. We'd really love to get that extra 3%. Yes, we rerolled the new Avenger Saj. We got a decent roll on Guardians of the Galaxy. We got crit rate and Fizz defense here, so we can lock 3 now on this card. I could reroll the Fizz defense blue, but actually, you know what? I might take the... Oh, shite. Oh, is it better, you guys, to lock... Nice, so we'll do Guardians of the Galaxy. You guys think it's better to just lock all attack and crit rate and let these roll since we have the recraft ticket to try and get the ignore defense here? Or do you think we lock 3 and make sure we get Pierce? Think so? All right. We might regret that because we really need ignore defense. No, I don't want perfect. I just want, this is for something we desperately need. We really need this ignore defense roll. But the thing is, we're probably not going to get it. And we're probably not going to get it blue, but the reason I'm comfortable doing that is really because of the recraft ticket. Because the recraft ticket can guarantee us 3 blue stars up here. I'm not sure. You guys, I'm having a similar thing with the recraft ticket. I don't know if I want to keep that recraft ticket for like years to use it. And unless we use it here, we are getting further and further from opportunities where it makes sense to use it. Ignore defense, ISO, uni, 4th skill. Because we also don't get a lot of uniform options. Yeah, lock all attack and crit. Yeah, we have the 3-star recraft ticket still. And that's part of why I want to roll this card. And I think we do just lock the bottom 2. And I'm actually getting to a point where I may just use that ticket, man, because I don't know if we can wait for the perfect scenario. Yeah, I think we need to... Yeah, no. I got you, Possible. I'm right there with you, brother. We need the ignore defense. And not only do we just need it because it's better, we need it because this account desperately needs it. We are short on ignore defense. Our characters are actually not capped. Yeah, so I'm thinking we do the last 2. Yeah, 100% Frozen Archer. That's what we want to do. It's just this is our last opportunity to use the ticket. So if we don't use the recraft ticket on this card at some point, I'm either using it and re-rolling off of really good stats, which is something you're not going to do. I hope, like, no one would do that. That would not be good. And we're doomed. And I can't use it until our PvP set. So I will be keeping that 3-star recraft ticket in our bags for God knows how long if we don't use it. So, I don't know why you're so stuck on that, Goated. The Crescent card is worse. Like, of both of those, the Crescent one is by far the worst one to reroll with. It's just funny that you're stuck on the New Avengers. Yeah, I think we do this. We're going to lock the bottom 2. Maybe regret it. Maybe not. Who cares? We really need the ignore defense, and we might get at a position where we can use the recraft ticket. I'm actually going to consider using it no matter what, and I'll explain why here in a minute. But we are going to change the crap. Someone else said this earlier, man. It's criminal that you can even put this card in here. That is criminal. These should not show up on this screen. Who the fudge is rolling their bottom options and their quality off of P cards? Holy crap. That item is locked. Okay, so we are using our Crescent card to reroll our Guardians of the Galaxy best story ever. Select options at the bottom. We are going to lock all basic attacks and crit rate. Locked. We are going to roll these 4 stars. We are going to hope against hope. We may lose Pierce again here, guys, but I won't cry. It's okay. It's all part of the process. We could have a total miss here, but we will still have gained blue crit rate on this card, which is a really big deal. All right, y'all. Wish me luck. Wish us luck. Thank you, guys. Let's see what we get here. Locked. Good to go. Right card, right stuff. Crescent, Guardians of the Galaxy, craft options. Locked, all basic, crit, go. Let's go. Come on. Ah! Oh my gosh, that is so bad. That's a complete miss. No good stats except max HP is nice. I'll take 10% max HP. God, that's rough. That is just plain rough. Fudge. Oh, it sucks, man. It sucks so bad, guys, because, like, with that recraft ticket, you just want this to be blue. If I use it, we get 3 blue stars up here, and we're just stuck locking 5 blue stars, potentially. It just, like, is so brutal. But I feel like if we don't use it, we're never going to use it. If we miss, like, we're literally about to sleep ourselves out of using this ticket. If we don't use it. We are going to be, like... Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right. With your saving stuff. I feel like people just literally don't understand that I'm about to waste this ticket. I'm about to waste it. I'm about to make it not usable. Am I out of my mind? I'm literally about to make it so I have no use for it. What do you mean? Like, I'm literally about to make this ticket expire by re-rolling my cards. So I'm really confused where people are at, being like, no, don't use it. Bro, okay, Vic, if I roll max HP blue up here, I can't use that ticket. It's done. It's over. That ticket cannot be used on this set of cards. That's what I'm talking about. If we don't use it and we roll one good blue stat up here, it is bricked. We can't use it until we're re-rolling cards for our PvP set. It literally will sit in our bags until we're re-rolling cards for our PvP set, and then we will still be waiting for that perfect scenario to use it on our PvP cards, which may never happen. So it's really tough. You can, but dude, no, I wouldn't roll off of max HP blue. No, it's asking for a nightmare. It's asking for a nightmare. You're just gonna have to earn this back. Oh, thank you, honey. Sorry about me. That is full. Oh no. Sorry. Yeah, just so do this. Aggressive. Do this. There you go. Thanks. Ah. Well, I don't have to use it now, that's for sure. So we can think on it. You have to unroll it, Vic. You have to unroll it. So why would you do that? You've got the pierce, but now you've got the pierce and you have to break the pierce. So why did you get the pierce? Right. I know. You guys, I know. It's crazy that you guys think I don't like know these arguments we're talking about. It's not about the right way to use that ticket. It's about this particular card set and the way it is right now. Look at how bad this is getting for that ticket. We've got like, again, we have to, look at this. We have to roll off ignore defense here and dodge. Never. I would never use that ticket on this card, obviously. We'd have to roll off of max HP here. The most important blue stat for this set for me for a long time. I compete in PvP. I'm not rolling off of max HP. That's crazy. This is a 1 in 5 chance. This is a 1 in 3 followed by a 1 in 5. It would be crazy to re-roll off of this stat. Crazy to me. I have max HP blue on Black Panther. I'm not rolling off max HP blue. That ticket won't touch this card. Not even for the pierce. It's like, why? I wouldn't do that. I would just lock all the stats. Why would I? What? And the Luna card, sure. It's the set of cards, guys. It's not that you guys' logic isn't super sound. It is. That's why I've been saving this ticket for so long, right? But it's this specific situation that we're in with this specific set of cards that is making it more difficult than it would seem. We're just talking about this damn 3-star recraft ticket, man. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. You go change craft options. Will this let me show you? Probably. Oh yeah, no. There's another menu, right? I'm not gonna risk it. Anyways, there's another menu because you got to select the color that you want and stuff. But basically, it's this recraft ticket, Saj, that will re-roll the top 3 stars on a Picard to guaranteed blue, and I'm running out of places where I can use it. So if we don't use it here, like soon, basically we're playing Russian roulette with our card set every time we re-roll without using that craft ticket. Does that make sense? Because like every time we re-roll, we're either going for a blue star here and crap up here, and then we win. We like won the lottery. Oh, toot. Or we're gonna roll like max HP blue up here and we're gonna be like, cool, but now that craft ticket is not usable. So that's kind of where we're at with those. Let's do a couple account helps real quick. No, I don't want to do that because I don't want to make people wait, and then I got to think on it. I'll think on it. I'll give it at least a day. It's a big decision. There's no reason to do it right this second. Sorry for all the talk. Hopefully that helped somebody who's thinking about that ticket. But we'll wait on it for a day. It's a big decision, a huge ticket. I'm not going to like make a crappy choice on the fly and screw it up. I'm far more comfortable using those P cards to reroll than I am wasting that recraft ticket for sure. I'm missing out on all my chances to not really get anything done because I don't have hardly any. Oh, come on, Black Widow, get it done. Oh, we got Null back. Oh, never mind. Let's go cook. We got all our PvP characters back. Oh, shoot. You don't say. And then, like, we don't need a lot here. Just someone to... Oh, man. I don't know. I don't think this guy's gonna beat up a tier 4 Black Widow. But it's, like, scary, because it's possible. You never know, man. Let's do that. Even though it's a leader for villains. He gets up in the air. Well, we could use, like, Iron Man. I want some iframes. I want someone else who can get in there. We'll use Strange. And do some work for us. Overthinking this. We just gotta go, man. Yep, because that's gonna happen. Well, anyhow, let's check for another one here. Oh, we got Null left. I don't think that we can kill this Null. Maybe with double support? But we're gonna waste our Null if we don't. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh god, tier 4 Sentry. And no. This Null, maybe we can take. Double supported, though. With tier 4 Ebony, yikes. Yikers. Ugh. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this. We could use our Null to clip this easily and get it out of the way, but then we'll be stuck with a Null here. That's right, Nicole. That's right. What's going on, brother? Thanks for hanging out with us. That's what I'm talking about. Brush off them L's. Oh, gosh. I feel like we lose against this Null. I'm not going to lie. Well, you know what? You miss every shot you don't take. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if we can't clutch this for the team here. We'll do our best. We'll give it our best. Give it our best shake here, just like that. And then on the bottom, we're just gonna put whatever, because if Null doesn't get it done, no one else is getting it done. That's for sure. Oh no! I should have used Deadpool. Now we're definitely gonna lose. So Kylo, the biggest thing with that ticket, right, and like the #1 concern and what Victor was rightfully calling out, is that if you have a card that rolls with 3 lockable stats, blue stats on the bottom, and then you have 3 stats on top that are either bad blue stats or off-color stats, you can use that ticket and guarantee 6 blue stars. And that is insane to be able to make that move. And that's what I've been trying to do, but I just can't get it in the right state. And every time we re-roll that Guardians of the Galaxy card, we're risking... dang, too bad. I didn't even watch us lose that. But yeah, it was their Null's just too strong. Too strong. Deadpool's probably going to clap us with just about everything we've got here, especially at tier 4. Maybe our Sentry, maybe we can do something like this with like Shuri. Maybe that might get the job done because there's no supports on this Deadpool. So let's give it a shot. There aren't a lot of battles left that we have any chance of like doing anything with. So we're going to try. Yeah, Kylo, that would be like the ultimate thing you could do with that ticket. It's like a power play. It would be so good if we could line that up, but I'm just having trouble lining it up. And that's what I was trying to explain at such great length, is we're 1 good blue star. So if I roll dodge or HP, dodge I might roll off of, but HP or ignore defense on the top of that card, I won't be able to use the recraft ticket anymore because the recraft ticket rerolls the stats. As well as turning the color to the guaranteed blue. So it'll roll me off of that max HP potentially, or ignore defense. It could give it back to you. I mean, you don't know, but the problem is you don't know. And if you lose max HP and then end up with 6 blue stars on your card, you're in a position where you just have to break the pierce to reroll back onto blue HP someday, if you want your cards to be, you know, correct. We can try and kill this lady. Let's do something like this. I don't know. She can be nasty. Let's see if they get it done. I don't know. We're going to try with 2 different characters. In PvE deck, max HP if you don't have, not bad. Kind of. We don't know, Sahaj, when we're going to have another set, so my main set is technically a hybrid set. I just don't have hybrid cards on it. So, like, max HP to me on this set is incredibly valuable. I'm not going to, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to avoid ever having to, like, re-roll a card for max HP. You could lose max HP. I just don't want to. I don't want to. It would be really bad. This is a nasty weapon hex. She's been beating us all up, man. That's right. Like, fur. We just can't get through. You need ignore iframe, and someone's got to get in there. Kill her right off the bat with ignore iframe, but the problem is she claps back when she resurrects with her awaken skill. And it is beating us up, man. It's beating us up. Yeah, we've about outlived our usefulness here. We don't have enough. Whoa, is it 2 weapon hexes holding this up? Oh, no. No weapon hexes over here. Just a tier 4 sentry and a tier 4 null. Nope. I don't got anything to break through that, so too bad, my friends. Too bad. All right, amigos. Let's do a couple quick account helps. And then I think we're going to be good because we're already at about 2 hours here. So hit me with an IGN. Did you have a question real quick? No, no. Oh, it's not going to help us. Bam. 1. Vardy says, help me. What's up, Vardy? Yeah, we can take a look at your account, bro. All right, we got 3 names here. Let's see. We're going to look at Vardy as well. We'll look at those 3 first here. I've got Vardy on the friends list. Just going to check him real quick. Somewhere in here, I think. Maybe just in the Alliance? I think maybe just in the Alliance. I know you're in here. I know you're in here. There you are. There you are. Authority's okay. It needs to be reforged, so you need a mighty authority. But it's alright. It's good for, like, Thanos. And then beyond that, people stick him on like Silver Surfer sometimes, but it's like a 2nd or 3rd tier option for him. Spider-Man gets one sometimes. Black Widow does okay with one. Magic can do okay with one. It's kind of a CTP that's more for giving characters. It gives them accumulation, super guard break immunity, and damage reduction from the proc. So it's not bad. I think I'm remembering that right. Yeah, so not terrible, but definitely don't put it on your nulls or your sentries or anything like that. Swords are looking pretty good. Coming along, man. It's looking good. Nice 5-star. It's good, man. And 4s across the board. Perfect. Really good. Nice. You got the hybrid set here. The way we like to see it. You got your max HP proc. That's looking nice up here, man. Yeah, you just got to roll these someday. Good for now, though. You got your Pierce. ID blue. Cooldown blue. So you got 2 blue you can lock. If you don't care about max HP, you can lock movement speed if you wanted to preserve Pierce, but definitely lock at least cooldown and ignore defense. Here we've got Fizz Attack blue. Nice. All defense blue. Nice. And then resists and movement speed. So again, tough here. You got like 2 you want to lock, and then it'd be hard to find a 3rd stat that was worth locking in here. Be up to you. Could lock Fizz Attack, all basic defense, and you could lock movement speed, but I wouldn't. You don't want like no HP on your cards. You're going to have a bad time for sure. So something to consider. Recovery rate, resist. Got your Pierce, but you'll have to reroll eventually. All basics, crit rate, ignore defense. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is the kind of card I would leave alone if I was free to play. Very, very nice. Defense, it's okay on the bottom. Got your proc good. Got your proc good. And missing a proc here, but that's okay. Someday, when you have the mythic cards free, you can get a proc there. All right. What's going on with your roster, bro? 30 ambush. This could be better, the roll on your Mighty Greed. You want, I think 35 is max, so the 30 is nice, but 35 would be better. But what you really want is 150 down here with speed and universal on top. Hard to get, though. It's a pain in the ass to reroll those, so that may be something that waits for some time. 180.9 per one. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. Nice Magneto Rage. 200. Oh, but 0.5 per one. I thought you had her. I thought you had her. That was close. Nice. Just a little immunity to web break. Thematic. Brilliant judgment. My goodness. Yeah, like that. Magic with an authority is all right. 180.9 per one. Looking good, man. Who's your next tier 4? You going with Storm next? Yeah, go with Storm. She's got a friggin' Mighty Rage. What I'd do. That's what I'd do. And then, yeah, you got Cyclops support too, man. You're looking good. Kind of go slow with that one. No CTP or anything. No CTP for her just yet. Nice insight and artifact on Shuri. That's cool. You'll love to see it. 3-star artifact. Cool. Cool. And you got your Colossus with a Liberation. Mighty Liberation on the Colossus. Looking good. Nice. Going for Storm. Good. Yeah, sorry. What? I've got you on here, Goated. I got you, bro. I got you. You said you just had a quick question, right, Goated? Yeah, looking good, man. I would do Storm next. Strange should be on your radar. You don't have to do him next, but he's very, very good. Don't sleep on Strange. You can get a Rage for her. Like, if it comes to the point where you get a Rage for her, then I would say tier 4 is like mandatory for her once you get a Rage on her. But I'm not saying you have to put your Rages on her. Your next Rage should go to Strange over Gwenpool for sure. I haven't looked at all your characters, but just saying. And then, yeah, man, everything's looking good. You got any specific questions? Yeah, that's the problem with trying to plan for the future. But this uniform's good. So you could take her to 80 for now, maybe, and just like rock it with the Mighty CTP of Judgment. Do some PvE. With your crystals, that's a tough call. If you don't have the summer seasonals, bro. So here's my answer. I'm not even going to look at what you have because it doesn't really matter. We have really expensive things coming up. We have a major update around the corner for the Fantastic Four First Steps. Could have meta characters, meta uniforms, could have purchasables that we need from crystals. So I would not be in a hurry to spend right this second. I would wait for the next big update to make that decision. And then once we get to that update, we are one cycle away from the summer seasonal uniforms. And if you don't have Scuba Stereo and you don't have Alien Crazy Yondu, and depending on what the new summer seasonal mail is, we're looking at like 5,225 or 5,250, I believe, crystals for those 3 uniforms if they're all good supports. So you're already looking at the 2 with Yondudu and Scuba Stereo that you probably want to pick up. So crystals are kind of spoken for if you don't have those already. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't hurt to save them. That's why I'm saving everything. I mean, like I said, if Mephisto gets something really cracked, we might get it. But we're going for the CTP, Dark X. We're going for the CTP. Yeah, I would just hold off on any major crystal purchases. Go ahead and build her up to 80. Tier 4. Consider a tier 4 soon. Your supports are looking pretty good. You've got the right things. You got some cool, like, secondary uniforms. Like, I actually like this Luke Cage uni. It's pretty wild, man. But yeah, hopefully that helps you out. You're on the right path here. Things look good. You could tier 3 him sooner than later. It's very good. And I'm not going to say you should rush here with Wolverine. With the 3-star artifact, his PvP use will be there, but it'll be limited. He won't seem as crazy as your other characters. So worth a build sooner or later, but I wouldn't like put a bunch of gas behind Wolverine right now. You got other stuff you could do. Defending and TBA, that's a much more complicated question. That's one we'll have to get in Discord. Yeah. Oh, no, Luke Cage. Yeah. For Team Battle Arena, 100%. For the reflect, especially when you can line it up. It's cool, man. For Null. Oh, Bam's asking. I used... Dude, he's so good. You can use, like... I think he has the regular guard break natively, so you don't need guard break immunity, I don't think. I could be wrong. I'd have to double check it. But I think I used, like, guard break immunity, like ignore dodge, and then invincibility or something, and he just cooked with it for a while. And then, so if he does have the inherent guard break, you can go ahead and do like max HP, all defense, invincibility, you know, anything like that. You can even put a mini rage on him. It doesn't matter really. He's so good. I would just avoid a single skill damage proc, and I would avoid what else would I avoid? Any of the other crap, like the ice damage or any crap like that you wouldn't put on anybody. Because even though he's very, very good, I don't think that's going to help him very much at all. Check the spelling on this one, my friend. For some reason, that didn't work. I don't know if there aren't spaces, if I got a weird number in there or what, but take a look at that one and hit me with the IGN again. We'll check the spelling. Because I could not pull you up. And in the meantime... hey, Goated, which account are we looking at, bro? Which one am I looking at? No problem, man. And I hope that helps, Vardy. I hope that helps, man. If you got any other questions, hit me up in Discord, brother. You know where I'm at. Goated. Which account? Hey, no worries, brother. I got you. Main one? Okay. What, that's friends list, right? Yeah. This one. Which one are we, what's the question here? What are we looking at? Let's show off your Polaris while we're here. There you go, in case anyone was wondering. Where's your... Oh, it doesn't even show us. That's rude. But what you got, man? What you need to know? What you need to know? Conquest on your null. What a weirdo. Just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. Mighty Judgment, Mighty Liberation, Mighty Destruction. Am I safe to assume all these guys? Here, how do I do? Can I do that in here? No, bummer. I'm assuming that all your tier 4s are pretty well equipped here. Yeah. Oh, were you saying you were thinking about putting it on Storm? Because I maybe wouldn't. I think she does so much better with the Rage. Yeah, but then it's like who? You know what I mean? Who? You tell me, who could you put a Mighty Judgment on right now? I mean, I don't know, dude. What elemental characters do you even have, dude? The Liberation... Oh, I don't know. This is so hard, dude, because your rod, like, it's so spread out. I don't know who has what already. Let's see. Where's your Colossus and stuff? Does your Colossus have a Liberation yet? A lot of people put Liberation on him. I'm not sure I like that play. It seems like a whale move since he's really just for symbiotes. Wow, I'm surprised you don't have his uniform. You can put Liberation here, man. You can put your Liberation on Colossus. Depending on how much you're using him. But, okay, actually, watch this. I'll do you one better. You had Mighty Judgment, Mighty Lib, Mighty Destruction. Okay. Because I can't, like, you know, you got so many characters, dude, by the time I look through all these and tell you what. So, put the Liberation on whichever PvP support you use the most that doesn't have a Liberation. That's my suggestion. So, if that's Colossus, you're using him a lot, put your Liberation on him. I wouldn't put it on a niche support maybe like Agent Venom, but even so, if you're using Agent Venom and symbiotes all the time, you can give it to Agent Venom. Works just fine. Yeah, Mighty Destruction. I mean, single skill damage proc. I don't know. Here, Colossus works okay with single skill damage proc. But you may want to save him for a support CTP. I don't know if you're trying to do damage with him. But again, it's one of those things where you just got to pick a guy that can use a single skill damage proc that you want to do more damage. I mean, I don't know. Especially with the destruction, that's hard, right? I see her with a Mighty Destruction all the time, but like, don't do that. I wouldn't do that. I would maybe try, I don't know, what's it like on Colossus? What do people use on him? Cyclops. Colossus, Cyclops. Use Hela a lot? Yeah, that's an option too. But she's already got the Destruction, dude. I'd leave her alone. Yeah, Colossus is like naked. So you can put it on Colossus. See insight? There you go. There you go. Yeah, you could maybe try the Destruction here. See how he does with it. I'm not sure. Destruction's a weird CTP that's harder for me to make calls with because I've never had an endgame account that actually leans into Destructions. Takes time. They're different for me. Destructions for me are almost useless where I'm at on my account. But yeah. And then I think, yeah, that was like all of them. And then with the Judgment, I don't know, man. There's only so many elemental characters, so you just have to line up. I mean, like, does Human Torch? Maybe think about saving it for Human Torch, man. What's on your torch? Is he built? There's my answer. Because that's, like, actually a good one. Maybe Human Torch, man, after the update. Maybe he gets something good. Yeah, let's try this again. I don't know what happened with your IGN there, brother. Thanks for posting that again. Let's see here. There you are. Nice. Okay. Hopefully that helps, Goated. I don't know. You know what I mean, bro. Like, I could look through them all one at a time, but even then, I don't know if I'd be able to remember what we were looking at the top to the bottom. But yeah. I wonder about Cyclops with the Destruction. I wonder how that would work for him. The weird option. Yeah, no worries, bro. No worries. All attack, nice. Crit damage, nice. Mind control, crowd control time down, not as nice. Or mind resist. But you could lock crowd control time if you're free to play. You're sacrificing dodge. This is like Sahaj was talking about. You don't need perfect stats as a free to play on these cards. You're going to kill yourself. It'll take so long to get them. So you could consider crowd control time over dodge. As a free to play, that's the advice. Just consider the stat that you're giving up on. If you lock crowd control time, that means you're not going to get dodge here. So pay attention to how hard it is for you to cap dodge on characters. There you go. All attacks is great to lock, obviously, here. Crit damage, good to lock. And then, yeah, you'd have to decide on the third one. This is sort of a... I should look at your whole set first. This is a weird hybrid set. You probably want to replace this card. It's also got pretty bad rolls on it. So you're probably going to want to swap this out for like... Ghost Rider would be great in this set. Ghost Rider is really what you want right here. And then saving this for a PvP set, because Black Widow's the kind of card that maybe makes it into a PvP set, but definitely doesn't make it into a PvE set. And I'm sticking by my guns that as far as hybrid PvE, PvP sets, go, they should just be a PvE set with a 20% HP proc added to it. What'd you do? I hope it was good, whatever it was. Nice, max HP blue here. That's a really good start. And then, unfortunately, poison resist, but that's okay. Hey! Everybody make a big deal. Make a big deal. Vic's been looking for that card forever, dude. Grats, Vic. Grats, man. We'll even give you a D-Whale, too. Grats, dude. That's huge, man. That's huge. He's like, I'm done. I beat Marvel Future Fight. Yeah, I quit. I'm out. He throws the Ghost Rider card on the ground, slams the door, and moves on. All right, let's keep moving with your cards here. So, yeah, you'll finish this one up. If you get, like, blue attack stat, you could lock that max HP. I wouldn't lock poison resist, obviously. So right now, blue max HP is the only one on here you'd want to lock. Nothing here yet. Try to finish up cards before you start crafting other ones is a good piece of advice. You could probably leave this last star here, finish your other ones first. The cap on dodge isn't on your cards necessarily. It's always on the character. And the cap on a character is 75%. So it's just a matter of finding the balance for how much you get on your cards versus how much you need to make sure that all your characters are capped on your character screen, if that makes sense. Because I don't know that there is a cap on dodge on your cards, but that cap is the maximum amount of dodge that could be rolled on your cards. So, you know, with 7 quality, it's what, 11 point, is it 11.5 or 11? I don't know. I never have 7 quality. But anyways, you can have like 11% here, 11% here, 11% here, 11% here, 11% here, and then maybe some on the bottom stats. But I'm just being ridiculous now, talking about shit that doesn't even matter. 2 green stars so far. Definitely make sure you roll your 20% HP proc down here. I know you got 6 quality, and actually you got really good stats, so this is really tough. But without that HP proc, man, it's just, that HP proc is a huge deal. Huge deal. You could wait here if you like your 6 quality and your good stats, because it is good. You could wait here, craft this up, but someday when you've got the mythic cards to reroll, you really want to get that HP proc, so don't put it off for too long. But right now you're in the process of crafting up cards, so it could be a minute before you have enough mythic cards to reroll this. But anyways, you can keep crafting here. I would finish this last star first, then go ahead and craft up your new Avengers number 9, and then craft your cable card, and leave this last star for now. You could craft it up if you want in case you get attacks, if you're not gonna like rotate this out really soon. But yeah, watch out for Ghost Rider, so you can swap Ghost Rider. In fact, I take that back. Go ahead and roll the last star up on this one, craft it up, just in case you get like all attacks or something. I'll get back to that in just a sec. Just in case you get all attacks, because you're probably going to be waiting for Ghost Rider for a while. So in the meantime, it wouldn't hurt to have that attack stat if you get it. But whatever you get, don't re-roll this card. Don't put other cards into re-rolling this one, because you'll want to replace it with like Ghost Rider. But other than that, it's a great start. Looking really, really good. Let's look at your roster real quick. Nice. You got the artifact. It's a 3-star, but it is the artifact. What are you working with here? Crit rate, dodge, mini rage. Okay, that is an interesting setup. So it's kind of like a PvE setup right now. And I don't know how well this uniform is doing in PvP these days. I'm not sure it's... Add it to what? To the Discord or... Huh? And you guys are bad at your predictions. You guys need to get your stuff together over here, man. 100% going to ignore, 1000% going to ignore. Turned out there was actually a 0% chance that I was going to ignore, and you guys were wrong. Oh, oh, you're a whale emoji? Yeah, okay. Well, give me a few minutes. All right. I think you got to be Celestial tier to get a custom emoji made for you. I actually was considering putting that in the membership perks, but then I was like, make sure you keep it things you're actually willing to do. It's not like we're going to see a bunch of Celestial memberships. Maybe we are. I don't know. But I want to make sure I can commit to that before I do it. Anyways. This wants to be a rage, but what you've got for now is just fine. Mighty Conquest here is good. Sucks that it's the old uni, but it's still okay. I'm sure it's putting in work for you. This is okay. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Nice rage here. 0.9 per 1, good. This I don't like. Energy's good for Sharon. Destruction's good there, and the artifact, nice. And then what do we got here? Lightning damage needs a mini rage. Mini rage with dodge, could use HP, crit rate, mini rage. Needs her uni. Single skill's fine. And then I'm going to glance really quick. I want to see, you got Nick Fury here, but I don't see Nick Shuri. And then here we've got Sif, we've got Valk, we've got M'Baku coming up. Doesn't need to be transcended, so he's fine there. Where is your Nick Shuri? There she is. Don't forget about Nick Shuri. You want to bring her up, man. You get support from her with no crystal investment. She's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, some of these obelisks are, like this wants to be a mini rage, things like that, but it looks like you might be a returning player, someone that's been playing for a while, so some of this is probably stuff that was done a while ago, I would imagine. Yeah, like you got old unis, like even if you put a mini rage on this old uni, I don't know how well it's going to perform. So I would pick up Storm's uni when you can. I mean, you can wait till the 50% if you need to, but it's very, very good. And I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. I'm looking at your roster here, and I don't think your mutant days are covered. So you were probably planning on picking up Storm's uni. I imagine that's why you have Cyclops and Storm here coming up in the ranks. That's looking good. So yeah, get Shuri up so you get that support. Don't forget about Coulson as well. They're very, very good free-to-play supports. Get them brought up. What's your Null doing here? He's just chilling. He's just chilling. But you got the uni, so, you know, someday bring that Null up. Yeah, and otherwise, you're probably looking pretty good. Unless you have specific questions about this account, I think things are looking pretty decent. I think just those few tips. And then as far as the next tier 4s, I would recommend you do Sentry now, since you already started investing in it. And if you're going to tier 4 Sentry, you might consider getting his uniform at the next discount or at 50%. This uniform is okay, but it's so weird. Do you guys remember when that Sentry uni dropped and people were like, "Old, if you have the old one, don't bother buying it"? I don't know, man. This old one does not keep up with that new uni. So it's a big cost though. So that'll be up to you to decide, but you have the conquest. You have him going to tier 4 already. So something to consider in the future. The old one's okay. It's just not as good goated, anywhere near as good. So depending on whether you're spending or what, you could replace this eventually. Depends on who comes out too. But I am of the opinion, considering how much I can bully this uniform and how much I lose to the new one, I can tell you they are not on the same level at all. At all. This competes though. It's a hard thing to explain. Like, this isn't like a totally out of PvP crap uniform. This build with this uniform is going to be better than a ton of other PvP characters. It's just that it's not as good as the new Sentry. And yeah, there you go, my friend. Hopefully that helps. Did I say tier 4s? Yeah, you got Sentry coming up. And then of course, Doctor Strange's got a range, great target for a tier 4. And I would really focus on getting Storm tier 4 with a rage someday soon and using this support. Hit me with the IGN one more time. I wrote your name down to get back to you, but I do not have your IGN written down. So go ahead and hit me. And then I think that was was that all the ones from this set? Did I get them all? I think we did. I think we're good. Oh, you have a judgment and you want to know who to put the judgment on. Let's take a look. Let's see here. So looking at what you've got, I would say hold it until the Fantastic Four update. Storm is significantly better, my understanding, with a rage, like significantly better, so I wouldn't bog her down with a judgment. But I think characters like Human Torch might benefit greatly from a judgment when they come out, or when his new uni comes out. So I would maybe wait and see what that looks like. Since there's so few good targets for a judgment, it might be worth the wait. And then, like, if Human Torch is an absolute banger, you'll be ready to slap a mighty judgment on him and absolutely cook. So, and there's really no like ABXL meta or, you know, something like that to put the judgment on. Do you have Jean Grey built up? Where is she? Where is Ms. Grey? There she is. No, with no uniform, and I mean, I would maybe if the Fantastic Four update hits and Human Torch is kind of like, I'll pass. He's just a one trick. He's not crazy. Didn't really improve much. Then maybe you could consider Jean in the old uniform, in her old uniform. But I don't know. Judgments, like, I wouldn't equip a judgment just to equip it. So I would rather save a judgment until a character comes out that can really, really use it, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's my answer. Wait for Fantastic Four, see what Human Torch looks like, see what that update looks like. If there's nothing there for you and you still feel like building Jean Grey, she's a decent target for a judgment from what I understand. That makes a lot of sense. There you go. All right, so there is that. We need 2 more IGNs, I believe. 2 more. And we got Goated taken care of. No problem, my friend. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate you being here, honestly. Koki, what's up, bro? Koki and Yeezy, let's go. Koki and Yeezy. Yeezy 808. So, okay. I know I'm a weirdo and like I stall sometimes, but we're all friends here now, so you can deal with it. Yeah, it's what I thought. Okay, dudes. When did it come out? No. No, you guys aren't old enough. That's not actually what it is, man. I believe it was the Roland. Here it is. The Roland TR-808 is what the term 808 comes from. And it was a drum machine. A really, really old drum machine. And I think it'll say something about it. It had some bass sound. It's where a bunch of the like 90s and I think 80s, 80s, it's not even 90s, it's 80s, 1980s drum and bass and hip hop exploded because of that 808 drum machine. It was absolutely huge. A bunch of the old like hip hop songs that people even know now and stuff use the 808. So it's just a funny thing to know where that term actually comes from. And now you all know. Oh, don't beat up your microphone. It's loud and annoying. All right, what do we got going on here? 148. 808s and heartbreak, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of references to the 808. Well, I thought it'd be fun to tell you guys where it came from in case you didn't know. Alrighty, 148 agent badge. You got some tier 4s in the house. Looking good. Cards are looking crazy. What's going on in here? Couple 5 gem swords looking good. Nothing to complain about here. 12.8% cooldown. Let's go, man. So I'm not accusing you of being a spender or anything, but when I see a 148 agent badge and cards that look like this, I gotta ask. This isn't free to play, right? Because, I mean, golly. Bro, this is a weird set of cards here. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not mad at it. It's just super unorthodox. Super unorthodox. What's up, BNC? What's going on, bro? Also, what's up, Fewful? What's up, Bronson? What's up, Newcall? What's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing well. Aiming for PvP. Yeah. Okay. So, well, you aimed well. You aimed well. And golly, man, these cards are rolled like just crazy good. No, this is great. I don't know about Ghost Rider What If here instead of people use New Avengers and Marvel Zombies, right? Do they I learned about that and I can't remember what I learned. I don't remember if the HP procs from Zombies Return and New Avengers number 9 stack. I believe they do. Yeah. So on some level, you could argue that this should be New Avengers number 9, and it kind of should, to give you that second 20% HP proc. But I got to tell you, you're in no rush to fix it because, man, this is a spicy ass card you've got here, dude. This is rowdy. Woo! Yeah, so there's not much to say here except for because it looks like you got a really good head on what I mean, this card is rolled up really well. So if you're able to do this, then you're either the luckiest person on earth or you know exactly what you're doing. Yeah, that's the thing. So, for example, you've got 6 quality here, right? Fantastic. Not what you want. You need to have the HP proc here. I would take 5, 6, or 7 quality with that HP proc easily over 6 quality without it. So, just something to consider. That's just my opinion, of course, but I think it's pretty grounded in logic here. The HP proc is massive. So, like, you're going to lose maybe 0.5% of all these stats, but then you're trading that for a proc of 20% HP in PvP, which is unbelievably strong. Like, the difference will be night and day. So, you'll want to make sure you get on that when you can. If you're in a position now where you can start saving mythic cards, you got it. You got it. You know exactly what you're doing, brother. That's perfect. Yeah, I don't know that you need to go to exactly 100, but do. That's fine. Why not? Yeah, you're breaking 6 quality. with good stats. So yeah, go up to 100. Fine. That sounds great. Yeah, and then roll for that proc. That'll be a big one. And then you're also missing a proc here, and it's the same kind of thing, and maybe the same kind of strategy, where just after you reroll this one for the HP proc, because that'll be the most important, consider coming back around and rerolling this for the proc here as well. Looking real good though, man. And then what do we got going on here? You know, you still got a couple undesirable stats, but we're talking about crazy stuff rerolling those. Yeah, and man, this looks pretty damn good. You got the physical attack proc, dodge. It's okay. Good, really. Yeah, you're talking about like you're nitpicking these cards, which is great. You're like at a point where it's just about really locking in that last little bit. And then yeah, if you can get New Avengers number 9. And then I mean obviously you've got your second card set, so obviously this goes straight over to your PvE set. If you do take this off, because this is absolutely crazy. But again, I believe that 5, 6, or 7% quality with the proc here is better than 7% without it. 7% is just kind of like a flex in a lot of ways. It just gets you a little extra stats. And it's something, don't get me wrong. I mean, you've got attack 1%, attack 1%, you know. It adds up. But anyways, you get the idea. You get the idea. 1% chance to get 7% quality. So it is a flex. That is for sure. Worth flexing. Woo! Boy, howdy. Yeah, give me just a minute. .5 for 1, so that could use a reroll. No. One sec, guys. Good girl. Oh, don't worry about nothing. Good luck today. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. Hopefully the dogs don't destroy me. The wife is out of here. Working on tier 4 null. Nice, nice. Yeah, and you got your brilliant greed and your artifacts, so you're good there. You're cooking. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me what you're looking for here as far as advice, because dude, you got a mind for this game. You obviously know what you're equipping and who you're building how. I don't think I've seen a single thing here that I'm like, no. This all looks really good. If you're looking for what to reroll, this could have universal up top. That would be slightly better. And it needs to be a mighty eventually, but I'm sure you know that. His damage is bad. I mean, wow. All I could say is the tier. What? You know what? Let's look into. Let's do it right. Let's do it right. Let's do it right. Carnage. Take me there. Show me Carnage. Recovers HP. Increases basic damage up to 60%. It's not like insane. So I don't know, man. I would say, I mean, obviously you could have stage 12 power of Angry Hulk, so you could get some more stats here and there'd be a little more stats there. And then the tier 4 is going to give him a little more stats, but the tier 4 didn't look particularly offensive. But I don't see that anything you have is built significantly different from other people that use Carnage. So I guess you could try to shore up the ISO set and you could give him a tier 4, but if he's not performing for you, then I wouldn't want to take him to tier 4. So yeah, I don't really have an answer for you, my friend. I don't know. Besides that, besides the ISO and maybe a tier 4 would be the only difference. But he also, I just don't think is going to do the same kind of damage as like a null, and he's certainly not going to do the same kind of damage as these guys with brilliant CTPs of greed. He's got a defensive CTP. Also, he needs the Clash proc, bro. That's a big one. I didn't see that. Get him a mighty conquest. I think will make a decent difference. Let's see here. Getting a mighty conquest will give you the clash, which will give you another 60% basic damage. Yeah, you're gonna want to get that clash proc on there because you'll get a big bump in damage from it. Maybe you even, I don't think you go this route. I think you, since you're not having any problems defensively, I can't see this being the way to go. If you're having problems offensively, you think you'd want the clash proc for the 60% plus an additional amount based on concentration. Storm or Wolverine next? Storm. Storm because you don't have a mighty greed yet. That's why. And maybe even Storm even if you had the mighty greed. It depends. You do like PvP, you said. You do like PvP. So gosh, man, with you liking PvP as much as you do, I'd say you should be looking at your, like, how are you, as long as your World Boss Legend clears are freaking fine. I know they are. So yeah, you'll be looking at I don't know, I would even consider a tier 4 Carnage sooner or later, and you've already got Null halfway there, so you'll have Null. I mean, you've got really good PvP characters here. But she's an absolute princess, and she's got a rage. So if you want to cover your ABL days, mutant days, I mean, she's just like a solid choice. Would you say Jean or Storm or Wolverine? I say Storm. I say Storm. And then for me, I would even probably tier 4 Carnage over Wolverine. I'm gonna be honest. I would get him a Mighty Conquest and tier 4 him over Wolverine, just because Wolverine has the regular greed and the 4-star artifact, whereas he has the 5-star artifact, which means he's gonna win artifact races. Hiya. That's what I think. Hopefully that helps you, my friend. I'm gonna move on to the next one here. Hopefully we got you some good tips. Gonna keep it moving. This is supposed to be a mini account help today, and it ain't being so mini. We're getting towards a 3-hour stream here, which is fine, but you got to take care of these doggos and stuff and get to work here soon. That's what I'm thinking. Or Storm then Carnage. You could go Storm then Carnage, because until you get the Mighty Conquest for Carnage, he might still feel a little I'm not sure. And also, you know, I don't have Carnage with a 5-star artifact and a Mighty Conquest. I'm just going off what I know from other people. But, and I will say Carnage is used ubiquitously at the top end of like TBA and Otherworld battles. So not a bad investment by any stretch of the imagination. Did we miss yours? Well, what the heck? Let me get Link, dude. Are you good to wait for this one, Promoter, and then I'll get you? I apologize. I thought we got you. That's my bad, brother. I missed you on the last one. We'll get you. Let me grab a Link here really quick if you've got the time, and then we'll get straight to yours. All right, Link, what you got? Couple tier 4s. Work in progress cards. And, woo, nice 6 gem. Wow. Bro. Crazy. Either you've put a lot of work into these swords or you've gotten a lot of luck, man. That's crazy. 6-star red, or 6 gem red, 5 gem blue, 5 gem yellow, 5 gem green. What is going on here? That's crazy. And then 4 and 4. Looking good, man. Yeah. If you need cooldown, you got plenty of room for it there. This is interesting. Let's take a look at what we got here. So I'll ask you right out the gate, do we know whose account this is? Link 365? Who are we looking at? That's Koki, isn't it? That's Koki. 2 selector, need some recommendations. Then I need some tunes to tier 3 transcend. And also, should I build Mephisto since I saved up to 100 million gold while building tier 4? No. Okay. What did we decide about your cards? What are you going like hybrid here? Just full hybrid? Is that what we decided? I think so. And you were just going to keep things kind of the way they are, and you're just crafting things up one at a time, if I remember. Getting them all crafted up and situated. I think that was the case. I think most of the questions are in the roster. Yeah. Okay, premium tier 2 selector. Do you have Dazzler? Ooh, you got Sleeper. Nice. Whoa, dude. Whoa. You doing Shadowlands? Because, bro, wow. I hope so. You could be getting a lot of tokens every week. And I mean a lot. Holy. I didn't see her, but I went fast. Do you have Dazzler in here? She's already transcended. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I don't have like the contents of the premium tier 2 selector in front of me, so it's hard to tell you exactly who to get. Do you have Nick Fury? Yes. Do you have Polaris? Because Cyclops is good for one day, but he can't be used on the other ABL mutant day. So you could consider Polaris for leadership. Oh man, who else in those selectors? I don't know, because you've got so many characters, man. You've got so many of them already on board. You've got your way. You got Valkyrie. You've got. I'm gonna assume you have all your Dimension Mission characters. So, yeah, and you've yeah. So you're probably looking at like, and you have Sleeper. Look towards like, exactly. Look towards like anyone in there that offers you a decent support or like, I can't think of them off the top of my head. There aren't so many. There's a couple characters that can still give you decent value. Like Leader, I think might give you some value with your Doctor Strange for Blast Villain Day. And if that's the case, might be worth picking up because you have so much already. So it's hard to say, like, I would say maybe Sleeper, but you have Sleeper. So someone like Leader, if you don't have him, might be a good idea. You don't have to use a Mega Tier 2 to get the value out of him, which is really, really nice. Something to consider. I like that. But that's, I think, the way I'd have to break it down for you, man, is go through there and just look at the characters and say, does this one offer support? Does this one offer debuff removal? Am I actually going to use this character? And if there's no characters in there that you're actually going to use, I mean, Leader would be great. He's not like the best maybe, but I think that might be a good option. And then after that, you get into like, do you want a World Boss Legend unlock? Because that's kind of where you go once you get out of the territory of supports and useful. Yep, Arrow. Arrow is also a World Boss Legend unlock. I don't know if you've already made it past that unlock, but she counts as a dispatch pip and a unlock for World Boss Legend. Oh man, let me go back up to what you asked me here first because we didn't get through it all. 2-2. Okay. 2-3 transcend. Okay. I would hold off on Mephisto, see if he gets a uniform. You'll find a way to eat up that gold really quick without making Mephisto do it. As far as Mega Tier 3s, you have like a Mega Tier 3 ticket. I guess it doesn't really matter, man. Just let me see. It depends on who you want Tier 3, so. Let's see. Mega Tier 3, they need to be level 70, right? And then it does gears. Or no, does Mega Tier 3 go from 60 to Tier 3? Tier 2 60 to Tier 3? I don't remember. I don't get to use these tickets very often. Maybe at discount possible. Like maybe. But even then, he's just so expensive. And like, if he got another uniform and propelled to the top of the meta, I would say yes. At a discount, he's probably worth picking up at some point. Because then we'll have a really established pattern of him getting unis and being at the top. But until then, it's hard to suggest a character that expensive for a uniform that's like getting really old. Abomination is an incredible support, but he's where he needs to be to offer that support unless you want him for World Boss Legend. I would use a Transcended Potential ticket on Rachel. She's great. You need to get her artifact. If you can snag her artifact, she's good. Maybe not without her artifact. Maybe hold off. It's tough. Tough call. Weird artifact. Oh golly, I don't know, bro. No artifact for Carnage. You could Tier 3 Coulson. You could Tier 3 Taskmaster. Consider a support uniform. You could use the Transcended ticket. I think they go from 60 to Transcended, so you'd prefer to use it on a level 60, but you could see if Thing gets anything impressive and potentially take him up to Transcended. You've done a lot of the hard work. You're down to like secondary characters here. There's nothing in here that screams like you need to have this tier 3 or you need to have this Transcended. It's all, you're almost down to what you just would prefer to have. You could consider things like the story mode, percentage to get extra rewards. This is the old Ronin uniform, so that's not going to do you a lot of good. No artifact there. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's kind of just what, like, who you prefer. Odin with a uniform, but you can't use any tickets on him, so. Yeah, with the tickets, I don't know. Coulson, man. Coulson's one of the only ones I'm seeing. You've got She-Hulk's lead, which is people talk about, but I rarely see it get used, even though I know it does from time to time. Yeah, you could take up Rachel Summers and hope for her artifact. Yeah, that's all I got, man. I know that wasn't a ton of help, but you're doing really good, man. You brought up so many characters. It's hard to find something in here to tell you to bring up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like that. You got Coulson lingering down there. You got Taskmaster. A lot of these level 60s, this just gets into territory. They're either ones you can't use tickets on, or it's going to be just whatever your preference leans towards. You're smoking. Cooking over here, bro. Looking good, man. Who's your next tier 4? No. And then after no. Someone cheap, I would think. Maybe a Storm or something like that. Looking good, Koki. Looking good, bro. Yeah, you might have to, you know, it's here, I'll give you a suggestion. Pick a couple options, sign them numerical values, go to a little dice roller or a wheel spinner online and have a random chance pick it for you. That'll make it easier. Like, honestly, with some of those tickets, that's kind of where you're getting, because it just comes down to, there's no like perfect person to use them for. You just need to make sure you use it on someone you're actually going to use. So whoever that is, man, that's your guy. And plus, then you get to do a fun little thing with like a dice roll or whatever. All right, Deoxys, what's going on, brother? Thanks for waiting. Sorry about that, by the way. Let's take a look at what you got going on here. We're working on the swords. This looks like an earlier account, so I won't, not much to say here. Just keep grinding on them. Don't forget the challenges, all that jazz. Yeah, newer account. So weird that you only have one strange card equipped, because you wanted to leave them both for the Pierce and you didn't, but it's not the end of the world. Just kind of sucks because you lost some Pierce. And I don't know if you, I mean, I'm sure you just overwrote the card, so this is not a big deal. We'll let it go. Nothing to do about it now. It does not matter. Recovery rate, flame resist movement speed. Not a great start to blue stars, but hey, man, it happens. As far as you've got the Crescent card equipped, man, I don't know what y'all are doing. If you're going for a PvP set, you probably don't want this. If you're going for a PvE set, you probably don't want this. But in the end, it would be kind of up to you. You just play okay, so if you're more casual, I wouldn't worry about it too much. This is an okay card. From a really like min-maxy perspective, you maybe want something else here for PvE. I wouldn't sweat it, bro. Just like watch out for Ghost Rider. What else would you want here? Maybe White Fox would be great. Guardians of the Galaxy, best story ever. Those would make great cards to equip for this set. And then, yeah, go ahead and craft up your Luna card. Craft up your Cable card. You got 7 quality here, but really bad stats on the bottom. This all basic defense proc is actually not the worst thing ever. But you got 2 resists, so you may deal with that someday. I don't think it's urgent to deal with this now, because you want to focus on crafting your cards with your mythic cards. You did get dodge up top here, which is nice. Blue dodge. That's a good start there. But anyways, yeah, I would just be careful with what you equip in these last 2 slots. Make sure it's... so if you're a casual player, I would not try to build a PvP set here, so I would watch out for Ghost Rider and White Fox. You could also, like I said, equip Guardians of the Galaxy, best story ever. But yeah, those are the main ones I would look out for as far as premium cards go. Max HP, 0.8 per 1 crit rate. Yes, that's what we like to see. Judgment and an artifact, that's nice. 0.8 per 1 crit rate, lightning damage, very nice obelisk there. 0.9 per 1, looks good. 0.9 per 1, looks good. 4-star artifact and an energy, okay. No arty, no luck there, oof, patience there, regen there, oof. Couple of old CTP placements, it looks like. Okay. Excuse me. And then we've got, okay, the huge here. Got Coulson, good. Taskmaster with his male unit coming up, good. Support, looks nice. You got Wasp, good. You got Valk, good. I don't see Sif yet, but that's fine. You could probably grab her from a selector, pick up her uniform on discount. You've got Shuri, good. You've got Nick Fury, good. Oh, well, my friend, you could definitely replace this with, like, the Ghost Rider card. Yeah. You have, well, gosh, you have 3 Ghost Rider cards. Just take the Ghost Rider card with the best bottom stats, preferably one with the 20% all attack proc, and then equip one here. You're going to want that Ghost Rider card. It's very, very good. I would hold off on equipping. Actually, yeah, no. You want this Pierce. So equip the Ghost Rider card here. Finish crafting up this Luna card. And then, yeah, you're good. But get that Ghost Rider card equipped. With this card, it gives you Pierce. So when you go to replace this card eventually, you can, if you have the resources, craft up the card you're going to replace it with in your bags to see if you get Pierce on it. And then you may like re-roll it before you equip it so you don't lose Pierce. Not something you have to do, just like a small tip. Yeah, even with 2 quality, that's better than this. Even at 2 quality, it's going to be very, very good. And honestly, you could roll for the proc with... I wouldn't. I would just equip it, even at 2 quality. I think it's going to be better than this with a 20% all attack proc. You're literally, instead of getting 20% physical attack when you deal a crit, you're going to get 20% of both attack stats when you attack. So that alone already almost makes it better than this entire card. And then you consider the crafted stats once you start crafting it. So you should be good to go to equip that. One of those Ghost Rider cards. The one with the 20% all attack is probably best. That way you don't have to worry about rerolls. Obviously 2% quality or 2 quality is bad in the future, but for now it's fine. That way you can focus your mythic cards into actually crafting stars onto your cards. And then here, nice, you're going with Strange next, looks good. Venom's a great choice for a tier 4 because you have a rage on him already. You could go tier 4 with Wolverine. I don't know if I like that over a bunch of other choices, though. I see you, Bronson. I just take the names a couple at a time. This was supposed to be a mini account help today, and we ended up doing like 7, 8, 9, 10 accounts or something. So we're probably going to call it after these couple, but I'll be doing a bunch more tomorrow. So if you can make it tomorrow, my friend, hopefully we can get you in there. You have a uni ticket. Let's see here. So, let me see. Where is your Colossus? Because if you don't have a uniform for Colossus yet, that's a good consideration for a uniform ticket. Sure, Bronson, I'll jot you down for tomorrow, brother. Yeah, I mean, I always say that, and I like jot people down, but yeah, just be here for account help tomorrow. I'll get you all recognized that you were looking for it. most likely, since we've had a conversation anyways. And we'll get him. I can't find your Colossus, but I'm sure he's in here somewhere. Maybe not. Help me. Help me. Where are you, Colossus? I'm getting snowblind here. There he is. Woo! You can consider Hellfire Gala and taking this guy to tier 2. That's maybe a good option for your ticket because you have a lot of uniforms, and some of the ones I would suggest besides this are native tier 2s and you can't use the ticket. So this is a good target in my opinion for the uniform ticket. Also things like Hela, but you already have her. There's a lot of ones I would say would be good targets, but you already have them, so. Yeah, no artifact, or I actually might suggest someone like, I think Deadpool's normal cost, so you might be able to get his, but without the artifact, I wouldn't suggest it. So yeah, probably just a Colossus. Yeah, the Discord, man, if you guys are really want help, you have like a question you're just dying to have answered, join the Discord, guys. Let me put it in the chat here. It's in the description of the live stream as well. Let me put it in the chat. We got a lot of nice people in the Discord. They're helping people all the time. I'm in there often helping people out and stuff, or just being a troll, one or the other. But yeah, check that out. And then, yeah, I think we got you for the most part here. Yeah, I think Colossus is a good target. And then also try and bring up M'Baku. Really good support. So you want to use a Mega Tier 2 there. And with Colossus, it sucks, but if you've got the patience, just force close and save yourself a Mega Tier 2 ticket. Just do his missions every day for 6 bios, every single day, and get him Tier 2 naturally. So you can save the Mega Tier 2 ticket for something like M'Baku. Word, man. Hopefully that helps you, brother. Thanks again for waiting for us to get your account. Nice. Yeah, you're doing really good, man. Nice. Yeah, and using the selector on tier 3 on Storm for the tier 3. Very nice, dude. Very nice. All right, we got one more here, and then I gotta get out of here, guys. I gotta go, man. Last and definitely not least, the 808s. Let's go. Okay. And your swords. Oars around. This could use some more work. You're making a lot of progress other places. It's either bad RNG or maybe you should be putting a little more work into your swords if you can. But it could just be bad RNG. You're about 156, so it's definitely in that spot where it's maybe just like, not great. Deadpool greater than Colossus every day that he's got his 5-star, 4-star or better artifact. Yes, all of those days. He would be better. But since this day, he has no artifact, he's not better. It's too bad, really, but it's the way it is, man. Mind resist blue, hiss. All basic defense is nice. Ignore defense is nice. Mind resist again, not so nice. Yeah, this is tough. This is like a lock 2, let the rest roll. Lock your all basic defense, lock ignore defense, and then the rest of these gotta roll because the dodge is off color. Blue dodge, nice. Resist. Energy attack, same thing. Ouch. Lock energy attack, lock dodge. The rest of this is not desirable. You could lock movement speed to preserve Pierce. Consider that as a free-to-play. If you're a spender, I probably wouldn't, but as a free-to-play, you could consider it in that slot to hold the Pierce on this card. So lock energy attack, movement speed, and dodge, and then roll the rest. All basics, cooldown, movement speed, ignore defense, energy defense, crowd control time. I don't know if I would mess, as a free-to-play, I wouldn't mess with this, especially on a PvE set. I would not mess with this. You are missing your HP and your dodge, but what you gonna do, man? Dodge here, nice. Defense, movement speed, cooldown, and then fizz attack green. So you lock cooldown, lock dodge. I would want the HP, so like you could maybe, if your ignored defense is good, get away with locking the fizz defense here. Again, free to play stuff. If you're a spender, I would not lock defenses and stuff like that. Excuse me. Oh, that's the one we just looked at. And last, we've got crowd control time, max HP, movement speed, crit rate. Crit rate, max HP, and crowd control time, make good stats to lock, and then you can roll the rest of this. Or you could lock, yeah, I wouldn't lock more movement speed. I would probably take this over the dodge. But watch your dodge, because that's something we all with PvE sets need to watch out for. You do have, well, that's dodge red. You have dodge blue here and dodge blue here. So you're doing all right. You got 20%. Yeah, this is going to be the last one for today, Arjun. But if you come back tomorrow, we're going to be doing more tomorrow. We'll do a big block of account help. I lost my spot, but that's okay. I think that's good for cards. You got the idea what's going on in there. What do we got here? Speed universal up top, 70%. This needs a reroll really bad. You get a lot more juice out of this if you can spare some obelisks to try and get like closer to 35 and then get 150 down here on the bottom. Because 70% is a massive loss to damage there. Yeah, again, here, you really want to try and roll 0.9 per 1%. It seems like a small thing, but on like a rage, it's a really big damage boost. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see. Let me check. Let me check again. I didn't see you asking about the recraft ticket. Okay, okay. Ooh. So this is that thing, right? Where like, you could use it here and you could get 5% pierce, but if you do that, you will have cold resist on the bottom of this card. You will lose your blue dodge. You could regain it, but it'll roll off of it. And maybe roll dodge again, but maybe not. And we were just talking about how you have dodge here and dodge here. And then a couple of the other cards, it was like, oh, well, if I keep the pierce, I'll lock the crowd control time. So you're looking at losing the dodge as well. And then you said you have a Ghost Rider card? What does the Ghost Rider card look like? Like, what are the stats on it? Okay. Yeah, you'd want to know what the Ghost Rider card looks like, because you really want to try and target a scenario like this with that recraft ticket if you can. Just hard. Not great right now. Only 2 stars. Okay, okay. I don't think, because of your dodge scenario and because you've got cold resist down here, I don't know that this is the scenario where you want to use that ticket. A tough call because it's close, man. It's really close. Are you free to play? Hey, thanks so much, Arjun. I appreciate that, brother. I really appreciate you being here. Appreciate you watching. That's just such a tough call. Yeah, I'm right there with you, dude. That is a tough call. Second stat is like cooldown. Have cooldown blue here. It's risky. You're in a similar spot I am though, where like you have ignore defense blue here, so it's not optimal to roll off it. You have blue dodge here, it's not optimal to roll off of it. You're 6 blue there. You're only green stars on the bottom, so that recraft ticket doesn't help here. And then here again, you got a red star on the bottom, and you've got max HP blue up top, and crowd control, which are both potentially lockable stats. So here's my advice. Leave this alone for now. Don't re-roll this. Just chill so you can maybe use that ticket if you decide you really want to. Craft up that Ghost Rider card. See what you end up with on the last 3 stars. If by some miracle you get 3 blue stars, then use the ticket on the Ghost Rider card. And then reassess it once you craft up the Ghost Rider card, basically is what I'm getting at. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to open the door for Didago. She wanted to go outside. She just the old crusty booger end of a bone that was stuck in the kitchen. All right, fine. Hey, take it easy, Goated. Thanks so much for hanging out, bro. I appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one, my friend. Unless you were just saying bye because I got up and left. Yeah, I think that's the way I'd go, man. I would hold it until you craft up the Ghost Rider card, see how the Ghost Rider card lands, then go back to the Crescent card, reassess, and say, do I want to do this here? Can I afford to lose the dodge to gain the pierce? And am I okay with locking that resist stat on the bottom of that Crescent card? It's a lot, but hopefully that helps, because you know I'm like paralyzed by the same decision right now. It's just a tough decision. Need to sleep early today. Yeah, there you go. All right, man. Hopefully that helps, my friend. Yeah, I gotta go as well, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I see you, Arjun. Try and be here tomorrow, brother. We're gonna do a bunch of account help. I'm gonna go through a bunch of it, and we will try and get to you then. We got a couple people that are looking for more account help. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate you all. There's kind of been a lull in the game. It's been sort of a tough point with things falling off from the anniversary, and you guys have just been absolutely awesome to this channel. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you all being here. If you enjoyed the stream, learned anything, had some fun, hit that like button. Helps us out a lot. Really appreciate it. If you want to see more of the live stream series we're doing every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We've also got more videos coming on the way shortly, so hang in there for those. I'm Olden Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks so much.